Good Friday evening, modeling community. What's going on, y'all? You're gonna jump right into it here. Got where are they? Got Tasha in the house. She was in the house earlier. I don't know if I ain't seen her comment again, but hey, Tasha, Kevin, Papa Z. Hey, David Markey, how you doing? And Timothy Sorby. Hey, Timothy, how you doing? And then we got Fuffa already backstage.
Ugh,
Hope everybody is doing well.
I gotta figure out
I
some
got
new
some
settings.
painting to do tonight myself.
I hope everybody had a good week. I am trying to figure out the settings on this to darken my camera.
It looks fine to me.
It looks really gray to me. But yeah, that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen on a laptop. I mean, came home literally yesterday after work, opened it to deal with some email correspondence, and the right hand was literally broken for no reason.
Yeah, I think you probably had a little piece of plastic under it or something when you closed it.
That's all right. It's being fixed. It's going to be 2 weeks out. So
Right.
the only bad thing is I lose all the decals I had on. I had one from a couple from Joe Canelli. Had
Couple
one
what
from
on it? Oh, decal. Oh,
stickers.
where were they at on the
They were on
chassis?
the no, they were on top of the screen on the backside. You know, if you put your lid down,
Oh, so they're gonna have to replace the lid.
yeah, where on the monitors, that whole thing is gone because it was literally you could see
So they
that.
can't they can't just go in and replace just the screen. That's what I'm saying. They're replacing the whole lid.
Mm-hmm. First thing they asked, "What do you want saved?" I said, "Just save my passwords and my bookmarks. The rest of that, I could care less about."
Right.
No, Kevin, it wasn't. It was just it's one of them fluke things that
Hey,
happen.
Red. A little nipply. Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Can't
But it
do any
only cost me
complaints. Don't
like
do any good anyways.
well between that and the lens cleaner, it only cost me $150 today. Well, about 175 because I got to put gas in there.
Got got to put gas in the Chromebook.
No,
The Chromebooks are cheap though, ain't they?
well, this ain't a Chromebook. It's I don't. Give me a second here.
Hey, Dom.
Uh, it's an HP. It's kind of like a Chromebook, a
No.
little more. Doesn't say the name of it. It just says HP laptop. Yeah. Now I have an emergency backup if I need one. So
You can have multiple cameras going.
yeah, no,
Fuffo could look fancy.
you know.
I didn't text Fred and let him know I was doing a live tonight.
You know, old guys like him need
Man, what's up?
a day off here and out, here and there. But then again, I'm closer to Fred's age than you are, so. But I can tell you, I'll never make it to Kevin Smith's age. Thank God for that.
Yeah, at my pace, I'll be blind before I get there. Old Tom Rambler, 69. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, I noticed you didn't put a link up on YouTube, or it's not showing it.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Pinned.
yeah. Okay, I see it after. Yeah, it's finally, but it's not pinned up to the top. It's showing Kevin tonight. That's on my side. So
Oh, well, what are you looking on StreamYard? If you're on StreamYard, it's not going to show it.
StreamYard, I can see it, but on YouTube, I can't.
Well, see, because I can't see it pinned on StreamYard. I only see it on YouTube. I don't. That doesn't make any sense.
And I finally, I made a deal. I'm going to get Jimmy a Cadillac instead of a truck.
Oh, really?
Yep, I found a good deal. So,
do you hear my compressor when it kicks on?
a little bit.
A little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I
all
gotta
you're
sit
going
down
to see.
with-
That's all you're going to see on YouTube, Red. You'll just see the very beginning. If you click on it, you get the whole link. I don't know if you have to hit the. Not sure. Oh, 63.
Oh,
Yeah, got a little
Boy.
painting I need to do. Get these rear suspension parts painted and see if we can get those put on tonight. I haven't decided though if I'm going to do the
so this is.
the ladder bars, chrome.
Oh God, now you're.
I ain't decided yet. I don't know what I'm doing. I ain't decided. I don't know if I'm doing chrome or aluminum.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one.
That's what you're going to send, get a little Jimmy. King Bob, what's up,
Yep.
buddy?
But I'm going to send him a couple rattle cans of Tamiya
What?
paint so he can try that out.
But you know he's going to chop. You know he's going to cut it up and on a Johan kit. You know what those people are going to do? They're going to freak out if he goes and cutting up a Johan kit.
That makes it even better. I have several friends that got mad at me because I gave a really good close friend of mine, Joe, a 68 Chrysler 300, and he chopped that thing all up.
On a
You're
what, a
doing
Johan
rusted
kit?
out.
Was it a
Yep,
Johan kit?
and- Yep, give me a second, see if I can find a photo of it. Oh God.
Don, that Torino turned out really, really nice, bud.
And the whole purpose was for him to
Yeah.
rust it out to junk it.
Daz.
And
Let's see, you're a train guy. Cool.
no, not what I wanted.
Just 63 feels like 93. Just like the Weather Channel. Huh. Louie, what's up, buddy? Rick, now they can't seem to get your package out of Ren's. I don't know. It actually went out for delivery in Ren's.
Okay, here we go, Brian.
Hey, Tosh. Hey, Munch.
Apparently, it takes a minute for it to load up.
Oh,
Like
that
I
one.
said.
That one. Yeah, that one. That one.
Uh-oh, look, we got trouble in here now.
Yeah, we do. Oh, hey, Trouble.
Hey.
Hi, Andrew.
What's going on, Andrew? You hanging out with your dad today?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Cool.
He's starting to look more and more like Lewis, isn't he?
Yeah, his face
Hang
is
out
growing out.
forever now.
Hanging out where?
Forever.
Forever?
Uh-huh.
At your dad's?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
That's awesome. Glad to hear that.
We're not missing no more shows.
You got what?
We're not missing more shows.
You gonna go to more shows?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Cool. That'd be great. We missed y'all this past weekend at Acme. I did make it for a little bit.
Yeah, I have to remember this man.
You was at a wedding. You was best man. Yeah, we knew y'all. We knew you weren't gonna be there. We knew you and your dad weren't. So how you been, buddy?
Good.
Good. Good. Glad to hear it. You still been working with your dad? Or are you going back to work now? You been working all along with your dad?
Yeah.
That's good. What's up, Dad?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good, man. How are you?
Good. Yeah, he was trick or treating yesterday with his sister.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And he's working on this. I know you'll probably like it.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
It's Georgia.
Hell yeah. My
Show
kind
me-
of guy.
show
That's
me
my
where you're
kind
at.
of guy.
Hold
That's
it, Brian. Brian, let me remind you, Alabama has more
Let me see it.
championships in this past decade than the University of Georgia has. Period. I'm just
That don't
saying.
make no difference. Let me turn the camera back around, Andrew.
Oh, Pappy's gonna love that.
Cool. Yeah, awesome. Awesome.
I think he ought to autograph it and send it and frame it, give it to Pappy.
Okay.
But you got to autograph it, buddy.
No, it's my forever.
Yeah, you got to get you some Mod Podge, and
My forever.
which is just a glue, and glue it that way you can
You
put
can't
up on
glue
the
it.
wall.
Yet, for instructions.
Yeah, you can glue it. You can glue it with Mod Podge.
White glue will do the same thing. Yeah, put it individually.
Yeah, but Mod Podge comes with a brush.
We'll put in the frame.
You gonna put it in a frame?
Oh crap! I got to get out a bunch of mail tomorrow. And Jimmy, you missed it. You could have seen your potential Cadillac coming to you. But Brian likes it. Brian wants to do it justice.
I just said cool. That's all I said.
I'm messing with Jimmy. Apparently, Don doesn't understand what I said. Let me simplify it for you there, redneck.
Yeah.
Alabama has won more championships in this past decade than Georgia's won combined altogether.
That's what he said. But they getting their ass handed to them this year. That's all I'm gonna say.
Apparently, I I can't make common sense work there in Alabama because apparently he didn't understand the concept that I was picking on Georgia and not Alabama.
Yeah, that you was. Oh, dude, roll tide.
But apparently Georgia got more money than Alabama to spend on players, though.
And Georgia.
And that's every college the kids get played, and rightfully so.
Now, I have a big disagreement with that. Now, if they're using their name for advertising dollars, that's different. But
Vermont sucks.
with all they get for free to begin with, which includes free medical and everything, free medical, dental. They just got to show up and keep good grades. That's all they got to do.
Actually,
another excuse for grown men to touch each other. They do pat each other on the ass a whole lot. Yeah, I mean it ain't like us model guys when we're hanging out at a model show. We're patting each other on the backside.
I don't know. I mean, I hang out and drink beers with a U.S. Olympic gold medalist from the women's hockey team.
I got it.
What?
I found a piece of it.
See, they'll beat your ass though. Model guys, yeah.
I need to hear help
Model
me with
guys
this.
with nipple spinners.
I need to hear help me with this.
We need to help.
Yeah, I need to hear help me with this.
You need me
no,
there to help you with that?
Yeah.
No, I don't do puzzles. Well, that was. Oh, my wife was into that. Her mama would sit down for hours and do puzzles. And they just quit. Ask Brian.
You need to help me.
Ask
I'll
Brian.
be here for days.
Ask Brian. What did I miss?
Come on, Brian, you help me. Drive all the way to Noonan to help me.
And odd. What did I miss?
Come on, Brian, drive all the way to Noonan to help me.
Miss no, I don't do models, buddy. I mean
Puzzles.
Yeah, you got your daddy there. Puzzle drive me crazy.
It takes like thinking.
They are powdered red. Yeah, they were powder red. Old Tom, for sure. Power pasties, yeah. Cliff would have been a little bit skinnier. He might have taken off.
Feeling Colin and not really like around on a day can get you. So this is really a good role to step into. You can have Alan. He said that you really
There you go. There you go, Andrew. We got you some help right here.
What is it?
Got Dominique's girlfriend. She makes puzzles but with
Okay.
dolphins. He just got to fly from the Netherlands. You know where the
The
Netherlands
Netherlands.
are? Yeah, you know where the Netherlands are?
No.
Yeah, it's part of the United Kingdom. He's up close to Great Britain and Ireland.
Oh, Brian, you got to see this comment, right? Here, let me. There we go.
LED lights on Fred's Speedo. If Fred will come in, I will say this. Somebody has already spoken and said, hell no, he ain't wearing
What
a
if we
Speedo
are?
this year.
What if we offer that person the $100 and Fred gets the kits? I'm just saying.
He only wants
I'm just
one.
saying.
He only wants one. He wants a 67 Chevelle and $100. So give her the $100 and him the 67 Chevelle. Well, it don't make no difference. It's gonna be hers anyways.
You got a
Half of
legitimate
it.
point there.
Half of it, anyways.
Hi, Leon.
What's up, Leon?
That's all right. Now we're gonna have to send them that one photo to Seekinelli to make a shop card for next year when he goes to
Yeah.
Acme.
Well, we'll have to. Speaking of that, let's see. Seamus. We know a guy who's really good with LED lights. We could get him to do the whole the waist trim and the leg trim all in LED lights.
Brett voluntarily did it. I mean, him and Cliff together.
Didn't it? He said he would do it for $100.
That would caught me off guard. But I'm thinking he'd go 80 and put the speed over his pants, walk in.
$100 and a '67 Chevelle.
Yeah, and there ended up being 3 Chevelles offered up just to watch that happen. I'm like, yeah, I'm walking out of the room when he walks in. I want no part of this. Hi, Butch.
Hey, Butch. Yeah, still, I'm still trying. I'm just trying to figure out which way to go with what I'm going to do here. I don't know.
If we don't have them,
I think I might go.
since the first week, I'm so you have yet to do a dance thing from beginning to end the next week. And this week is following that end.
Okay, I'm not afraid of anything. My goal is to become someone who wants to break
Who's-
up. I'm going to
Andrew, y'all got a TV on in the background?
Yeah.
You're going to have to ask your dad to turn it down.
Story help. You don't have to make sure that his movements like that every time. Just try to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Well,
So what's everybody been working on? Andrew's a puzzle. Brian's a 67 occasionally. When I get time, I actually hit up one.
no, this is 65. The 65 Chevy 2 Gasser Mobius. Just got some parts here laying. Ready for some primer and some paint. Most of the chassis is ready. This is mainly the rear suspension stuff. Black rubber. I got that out. An espresso. Ooh. Hey, Mini Mike, what's going on, man? On not getting into trouble. That's hard to do. Timothy, you working on the AMT 61 Impala SS? I don't know anything about that kit. Teddy, what's going on,
Love
Mr.
to
Mayo? Oh, you're going to the Garlands tomorrow. Nice, cool. Harvey Keller, hey, what's going on, Harvey? You been working on anything, Fuffa? Or
Not
just been
Today,
you
I've
just
been
been cutting
chasing
grass
my
in the
tail
snow?
around. No, that's all done for the season. Yesterday, when we walked off, that was it. No more.
Cutting grass in the snow. Model car. So working on the interior hydraulics and undercarriage for the 64.
Well, I shouldn't. I'm working on something else, Brian. I'm sending you a text of it right now.
In the shed, out of the way, and still in trouble. We stay in trouble though, Daz. We stay in trouble. AMT 101312 kit number. Oh, okay. The six. That's stuff. What was that? What'd you say? 60. Where'd that go? 61 Impala. I work still on the 330. Be like 15. Let's see. Bummer might. Where'd that just go? You working tomorrow too, Mike? What about that one? Why you send me that?
I'm already bidding on it.
Oh, well, I already
One's
have
never
one.
enough. You know, two of everything's better than one of everything.
I already have one.
Well, hold it. I never said it was for you. Them days.
Then
Tom,
why are you sending it? Why are you sending it to me?
I'm telling you, I'm buying one for myself.
Oh, good. You don't need to tease me.
I'm not. You got one, the same damn kit.
I know, but you don't need to tease me with another one.
What are friends for?
So hard.
Penny saved up. You ain't right down the road from Jacksonville.
Oh shoot!
Been at a Mopar show in like 10 years.
I just wish the damn airline I got to use to go to Jacksonville and Mays freaking gets here.
Hey,
Travel
Donnie. I
together.
didn't see you first pop in. Hey, Donnie Griffin. Shop Goodwill. What is that? Oh. Huh. Oh, that. Now that. What was that kit? That might be a cool kit. The orange blossom. What is that? A tractor?
Yeah, it's a pulling truck.
Yeah, it's a pulling truck. Yeah, that would be a. It looks like that'd be a cool kit. That's.
No, I missed that. Oh, what
Are
do you?
those four? Those four kits for $22? Oh, it's a. Oh, they're bidding. It's a bid. I've been in my Goodwill one time. I didn't see anything model related. I just walked
You can
away.
check online too. They do it that way as well.
Yeah, I see that now.
It was either that kid I showed you, or I don't want to do that one. One of these. I got a couple of them already. Landy car is gone. Both of them.
Well, I can't. You got to blow it up.
Oh, God, I can't do it on this one. Let me see if I can get a better picture here.
Yeah, I saw that, Red. It was the current bid. Hey, Britter. From Sweden.
Mopars for people who don't want to go fast. Well, at least they got one thing over Ford. And there's one YouTuber who works for Ford but drives Chrysler because, well, he wants to make it home after work.
Let's see what happened to my polished.
Yeah, I got to go see tomorrow if I can broker a deal for Seamus. Because he wants one of them can-do wreckers. Like he needs something more with more lights than normal.
Yeah. Polished aluminum. I don't know what happened to it. There it is. Yeah, because they definitely don't make anything new worth a damn, Red. The only thing that's worth a damn is their old stuff anyways.
There you
I don't
go,
know if
Jimmy.
I-
This would make you a good kit to build.
I don't know
If you
somebody
did it in pink.
somebody was to give me a new Dodge product, I'd probably take it back, trade it in right away.
Yeah, Jimmy's got a couple cars he's painted, a couple rigs he's painted pink, and they came out excellent.
Ever read the book Street Rod? No, I never heard of it.
Yeah, they've done several model books on different model street rods, hot rods, drag cars. Right now, I'm going to have to order more parts from Matthew Inman just so I can get a decal to put back on my computer. I'll just text Linda and Rue, get one from them. And I got to get the one from Seek and Ellie. I'm trying to think of who else I had. I think that was it. I still haven't even got a shop card from you.
Oh,
Shit,
From
really?
Brian. Yep. I've been working on my health. That's why I keep it to myself. You know what I mean, Brian?
Yeah.
When one body's overrides one means to bleep out of something. That's the one thing with modeling. Everybody's like, well, I got to have a timetable. No, you don't. It's do everything on your time and how you want to.
A timetable.
Yeah. I mean, some people push themselves. I've got to have it done. Enjoy
Yeah.
the process sometimes is the funnest part of it.
That's why I'm not really getting into. Don't think I'm gonna get into many of the group builds just for the simple fact I feel like I'm pressured to finish it by a certain time.
Yeah, the last show I went to, somebody goes, "Oh, look, I got one of the USAC." Nope, don't want it.
Yeah,
Amen, Tom.
I picked one up at the show.
you have to do that.
And that's that's. Go ahead, Brian, please.
But whether I know I won't get it done. I know that. Now that I'm in this kit, I'm gonna go ahead and get it finished, and I'm gonna get back on Tom's, and then from there, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You know, that was the oddest coincidence in the history of
Good.
mankind.
I got one done.
Did you?
After watching Tom's video today, that was one of his Grail kits. I'm like,
Bro,
I had no clue about that, Tom. I just thought it was a cool. What do they call them? Show rods. I was like, yeah, that's definitely something up Tom's
Yeah.
alley. It just
Okay, this one.
Good job, buddy.
But if you need NASCAR kits, I know where to get them.
Yes, from the NASCAR store
Yeah, down in Georgia.
in Newman.
Yeah.
The city of Holmes. Who needs NASCAR kits?
Not me.
yeah, I'm sure I got more than I'll ever need
I
myself.
got 20 and I have no desire to build them, but they do make great Pro Street chassis.
Yeah, I'm not. You know what? Now that you mention that, somebody back when I was doing the 55 USAC, I was dared by somebody to. I was looking at putting the 55 on a NASCAR chassis, and I was dared to do it. And I don't know. I've been thinking about venturing down that rabbit hole. I have
Tom,
considered it.
I'm sorry, Brian. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Tom, it's going to get some nice paint. It's going to get an outstanding paint job just because it's coming out of your shop. We all know that. That's a given.
Yeah.
Your work speaks for itself, sir. I feel bad for old Tom. Old Timmy Brown cornered him. What you get? And he was talking about a grill and photo wet shed insert to go in it.
I need to do what Tom does. I don't know why. I don't know why I hadn't thought of it.
Doesn't go in there.
But I do, like with my wife's prescriptions. I use the
Pill
notes app
bottles?
on my phone to keep track of her prescription. So when something happens and we got to take her to the hospital, I got it on my phone. And he keeps his Protect part numbers he likes on his phone. And I don't know why I haven't done that. I had to go to him at Acme. He went and helped me find the parts I needed, and he had it right there on his phone.
Yeah, I got to go get some more of their vinyl top kits.
Vinyl top kits.
Yep. I inadvertently found them at Acme in 2023.
Where you were
Yeah.
trying to
As
figure
much as I don't want to go back to work next summer, I'm going to have no choice. Oh,
Do what?
I have to work next summer, hoping to get out of it, but I love it because that kit comes with a decal, and I think Tom said it had a Hemi motor in it. I could be wrong, but it's a VW bus with a Hemi motor with a Chevy decal. And you're just going.
Is that what that was? It was a Volkswagen bus? I saw the video.
Yeah, it's the Baja Beast. It's one of the it was a Tom Daniel kit, but they renamed it. I don't know if Monogram had a falling out or something with Tom Daniels. Let me see if I can bring this up here.
This small one right here.
Yeah, I think I heard you talking about the I Collect that before, Mini Mike.
Yeah.
Might have to
You
check
could do
it
a
out.
spreadsheet to do the same thing. Oh, come on.
Oh, did you bring these just in case?
Yeah.
See if I can bring this up and give it better. No.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
That's volcanic.
I'm sorry, the smartest man in the room here from Alabama is at it again. That's
Yeah,
I know
Pro
you probably
Touring.
can't see
Yeah.
it,
Yeah, Pro Touring. He is correct about Pro Touring versus Pro Street.
but you can cut the wheel. You can cut the wheel arches out and make them bigger. So
Let's see.
and there was also one, I believe, and that's why I was asking Tom. They did a version of it called a Firebomb or something like that, where they put it like a water cannon on top of it. I never gave it a thought until Tom said, and I went on eBay looking at him. I was like, okay, there you go. That was the other version of it. That way they could get away without giving Tom Daniels his money, so to speak.
Mini Mike. That one? Yeah, it looks like the the old Chewy C app, the Chewy for ordering dog food and shit.
So, Tom, is there any good hobby shops over in the Jacksonville area? Trying to get Brian to go down to
No,
Brunswick, Georgia, meet up for a race, but
no, there's one that's down there on it's down there where Dan lives. What is that? Orange Park. And it's okay. I mean, it's more RC. There are some models there. He's got a good paint supply, but there's no dedicated hobby like like we like type stuff.
more military and aircraft and stuff like that.
No, he's more RC. More RC. But I mean, he does have kits. He has model kits. He has a decent selection of paint.
I really like my buddy Jamie over at Fast Track. He's great for me because I've gotten I got a couple of the NBC Warlocks coming, Dodge Warlocks. I can get them for $27 to $29 a piece. So
You find a phone for it?
Happy.
Yes, sir.
What's up, brother?
Can you transfer?
you want to give Fred the bad news now?
Yeah.
What have I done?
That's what you're not going to be able to do.
Yeah. The boss has already spoken.
Which
I
one?
thought spoken. What I done?
Your boss.
I only have one.
I only have one.
She spoke.
Mhm.
She said you hell no you wasn't wearing a Speedo next year.
We're doing good. We do good on the puzzle.
Oh, you talking about my blonde Speedo? I mean,
We do good on the puzzle.
Your blonde Speedo. Yes, your blonde boss.
So I proposed.
I
to
know
you
I
and,
I know I ain't. I
Yeah,
didn't even-
did she show you the pictures that
No.
Durr done?
The what?
Did she show you the pictures that Durr done?
No.
Oh, I thought she was going to show you the pictures that Durr done. I think it. What was that Sunday night? Yes, I think it was Sunday
Yeah, she
night when
wants
you
it, doesn't
said.
she?
Yeah, when you said you would for $100 you'd wear Speedos, and for $100 in a '67 Chevelle kit you would wear Speedos next year at Acme.
Oh, well, I knew. I was just talking
Yeah.
out my head.
I know you was, but Durr.
Boom.
Ted was in the chat, and I was like, "Durr, we need help."
Yeah.
And she sent me some pictures.
Oh, what?
Oh,
me and
Lord.
a Speedo?
Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
a few more than that.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my lord.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but Vicky wants them as well.
Oh, Vicky, I sent him to Vicky.
Oh, Lord.
I thought she was going to show them to you. Well,
No, I ain't. No, that's the first I've heard about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You want to see some of Durr's wonderful work?
Oh, yeah. Let me see that crap. I'm just. Wait a minute. I gotta get my glasses.
I'm just waiting
off.
for her to do a big 20 by 20 painting of Fred and send it to Amanda. I mean, to Vicky.
Oh,
All
God.
right.
I wouldn't put it past her.
Well, how do you get in these?
Okay, guys,
freaking
don't-
things?
Don't
You click
let
the
your,
thing on the top.
don't let
Fred,
your
you turn the
eyes
car.
bleed on this, okay? But
Oh, Lord. Oh, God.
that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning.
Yeah, I'm scared of that.
Wrong way.
Whoop, wrong one. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's about
Oh, Lord.
That's about like it right there. That's more like it.
That's more like it.
Yeah. Well. Whew. At least I know where the tater goes. Oh, wait a minute. That mullet's well.
Yeah,
look
yeah,
at-
there's
I don't.
a-
I ain't that hairy. Oh God. Ugh.
Look, Bobby.
That's it right there.
Oh my goodness, look at that shadow.
Oh, now there we go.
She did one with you on your face on that. So
Yeah, I seen
I'm
that.
playing baby suit.
Oh Lord, Andrew, you need to calm down, buddy.
You can calm down, buddy.
Oh God.
yeah, the first thing I texted Cliff one day, I said, "Are we both allowed back at Acme?" He goes, "I think so, but I'm not sure."
No, that ain't.
No.
God,
Maybe they
how
can-
do you open these things? Let's see. Well, they childproof these damn things.
Hold that together. You the top right there that you're looking at, you just twist it.
Twist it how?
It just
Oh.
twists. It just snaps open.
Oh, I see. Good God. There you go.
Yeah, right there where it says
Yeah.
open here.
Oh,
It,
yeah.
it actually says open here probably. Just twist it.
No,
You just
actually,
pop it
mine
off.
don't.
Twist it.
Oh, you got
Pop it
that.
off.
You got that at
Oh, there you go. Yeah, hobby. I got it. I got it.
I got it.
Damn
I
thing.
got it.
at Harbor Freight.
Yeah, I got Harbor Freight. That ain't all I got at Harbor Freight.
But you get
Happy, happy
like-
looking fine.
what you get like 30 sheets of science sandpaper for like $5.
Nope. You
Boy.
ready? You ready to see what I got?
Oh, the little headgear with a flashlight.
Nope, I already got that. I don't know where, man, that's backing up. You waiting on me.
400.
You ready?
Let's see what you got.
He was at the world's largest hobby shop this weekend.
Oh man.
You got
Oh, you know,
another airbrush?
I looked for that one and I didn't see it.
You go over to where the wait a minute, let me think. It wasn't where the touch-up guns are at. It's where the air tools were at.
Yeah.
It's hanging up there. Over at mine, it was hanging up on a rack, and you had like a hook rack. But that's really what I went to. I wanted to see one, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah,
this
I've been
thing-
meaning to grab one of those because what's that run about $50 or something like that?
Yeah. Hang on. Let me. Yeah.
But it's got everything.
I got to find my bill. Wait a minute. Hold on. Shit. Hang on. Hold on. I got to take my headset up. Okay. Let's see. 68 bucks. Yeah.
What's up, Batman?
$68.
That's a very good airbrush, Fred.
That Don, I've heard. That's why I gotta put one in my hands first, and try it before I.
Well, y'all seen the Torino I just finished? I cleared it with that gun.
You did. That looked
Yeah.
good, then. I like that.
Did
See.
Barbaritos do a thing on that one?
Yeah. Barbados Rex did.
It's basically the same thing as the gallery you got.
Yeah, that's right.
With the
Barbaritos is that Tex-Mex place.
That's what. Matter of fact, it's funny you said that. If I hold on, I'm gonna grab my gallery too. Hold on.
The difference with the gallery is you can get the one with where it sprays out to multiple holes at one time to atomize it better, as they say.
Yeah, for the air.
That Black Widow comes with a fan tip.
Well, yeah, no. Well, is what he's talking about is the
Okay.
nozzle on the
Yeah, I'm gonna do a comparison.
on the Barbados Rex. Actually has channels around the nozzle for airflow, and it gives you a more even airflow over the paint. Really atomizes it really well. Lot less. I know I'm using less paint.
This
when
is
I
a good
paint something.
What?
rain warmer, huh?
This one's got a number. This has got a 3 mil.
It should have two, doesn't it?
It's got a 5.
5. Yeah. Wait a minute. Where's my? Yeah, what'd I do with the damn? Oh, there it is. Let's see. Stinking instructions. I don't need no stinking instructions.
It's you.
In these directions, you pour the paint in the top, pull the
Yeah.
trigger, it comes out the front.
Uh-huh.
Don't point it
That's right.
at yourself when you do that.
Yeah. Don't point it toward your face, dummy.
It's you.
That's right. Throw everything in the box and shake it. I've seen the video.
Read instructions.
Let's see. Yep.
Good. And then
Anyhow,
Mhm.
but come on, come out of there. Whew, my arthritis is aching today. Golly, boy, I tell you what, these
Give me a
things are-
second. I'll bring that up, Brian, what we're just talking about.
these are
I know, Bubba. I know. Yeah, I'm thinking that gun's about $70, wasn't it?
yeah, 60. Yeah, the Black Widow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 68.
Yeah, see, Don, look at that nozzle. That's the nozzle on the Barbados Rex
Yeah, that's the
Swallowtail, and what it does for airflow is amazing.
yeah,
There's
it's
very little overspray.
mm-hmm. I was trying to find. Oh, there's mine.
There's like 6 or 8 channels around the nozzle.
What is that?
I think that's the biggest
Yeah.
thing to that
8, I believe, if I remember correct.
air
Yeah.
rush.
Yeah, mine. Here, I got my.
Makes it what it is.
This is my 7. I'm just itching to use this one.
You will be still. Get out. It ain't time to go in. It's going to start to bark.
All right, let me put that up. That was already clean. So
Don't be afraid of.
Right, yeah, Ted. Mine does too. I think that's what they come with.
Ooh,
what?
I think they just might have to friggin' order a new compressor this weekend.
What is that one? That's just wonderful. It ain't labeled. I mean, it's really just a shadow of. It's really just a shadow of my swallowtail.
How
Oh,
much is
even-
that swallowtail?
Don, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know because it was gifted to me.
Yeah, they're 120, I think, with the
Yeah.
the fan tip. 120 or 130.
Well, what's cool
Well,
about
You
this?
can get it without the fan tip for like
Yeah, you can
100.
get it. Yeah, you can get it without it.
Yeah, they're not that expensive though. I mean,
Yeah, they're on
Oh.
sale right now.
considering you have them forever.
But this one's already got the. That's what I like about this one. It's already got the fan tip on it. Damn, it's
Yeah,
looking good.
I think I give like $40 for my very first airbrush. I
Mhm.
still haven't used it to this day.
That goes to people.
So I cringe at $120 price
I was
tag on
just looking at that too.
all that stuff.
It's already got the quick chuck, or the quick chuck comes with this one.
Yeah.
I like it.
You found that place for that one too?
Uh-huh.
Let's
Hey,
see,
you're
what else
smoking
we
them
got?
up now, brother.
Huh?
You're smoking them now.
Put that right there.
Jackson.
What is it? Oh, okay. That's be nice. Okay, there's another. Oh, gee. Oh, that's cool. Now, I like that. This will tell me what's in here, dummy. Pull it out, Fred. Oh crap! Come on, that ain't it. All right, so this is the. All right, that's the .3 fan tip right there. So this must be the 0.5 in here. Let me see if it's marked for us old farts. Ah, how about that? Look at that. 0.5. All right. Eliminates that. So you get a fan tip. You get a fan tip for and a needle for the. It comes with a 05 in it. And if you wanted to change out to the point, I'll take the quick connect off, dummy. If you want to change out to the smaller needle, that's all you got to do. Change that out and change your needle and your tip.
Well, yeah.
So that's pretty good. Boy, itching. I'm itching to use that bad boy now. Got some nice.
That I gave you? Did you find a place for it?
Oh yeah, got a good size cup. Got the small cup, big cup.
Got 2 different size cups.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Huh, awesome. Huh.
That's the big one. Big one. Man, you can shoot door jams with that.
That's the one I use right there.
Well, I tell you what, for a 60.
Give me a second.
Kevin, you got to have hair in order to use the
$68.
airbrush.
We'll see what. We'll see how this bad boy works.
That's right, Leon. You're absolutely correct. Take care of it, and it'll last.
Yep, all of them. I mean,
You'll like it.
I've just been curious. You know, I've seen. I seen Barbados Rex. Seen his review on it, and you know, I've got the old swallowtail. Yep.
I've sprayed 8 cars with it.
Yep. What compressor you got,
I don't
Don?
know why.
I've got 2. I've got a small 3-gallon Briggs and Stratton, and then I've got a Harbor Freight on demand.
Yeah, that's. I've had one from Harbor Freight for years.
That one I use for color. The
knock on wood.
compressor I use for clear.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what I'm gonna. Do here soon. I have. Which there's my old. That's my old reliable. And if you really want to see my old reliable, there's my real old reliable. That's my old Iwata Neo. Sprayed a lot, and I just have recently. Well, I can't hardly talk tonight. I think I just need to go into bed. I just recently rebuilt both of those.
I saw this one. Where did I see this one?
And then I got that little bad boy.
I saw that one.
That's the Grex.
That's the Grex, yeah. That's the Grex I got not too long ago. So.
You had that one in your hand not long ago.
And I got the fan tip go along with that too. So
I've
What did you?
last year Acme
I know.
call it
He's
Terry 2 won a Grex, and I bought it from him, and it's the 0.3 nozzle.
Yeah.
But I've gotten where I really like that airbrush when I'm doing my chromes.
Which one? The Grex?
The Grex,
Yeah.
with 0.3 in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that airbrush for doing my chromes. I don't
Now,
know
I'll tell
why.
you,
But
I have for chrome, for like the AK Super Chrome, this one right here has it really sprays, and since I've rebuilt it, it sprays a hell of a lot better on the AK Super Chrome. Because with the Neo, these little Neos, you can't really upgrade them. It's just what you get is what you get.
right,
size and,
and it's got the small cup, so
it's got the small cut, so it's just really I can just take that off, and what I'm gonna spray as far as chrome, that's all that thing will need to hold.
Okay.
Take that little small cup off. But I'm gonna I may now that I've got this one rebuilt, I may just go ahead and put that in my book of tricks and keep the
What are you looking for?
TRN.
Right.
I may do. I might go to shooting chrome with this and interiors, and then I'm gonna play around with that black widow, see what it does. Because if it shoots as good as what Don's Torino turned out with, that black widow might be my clear gun. And
I love that.
then the Grex and my other one will be for colors. One I'll use one for metallics and another one for maybe candies or something like that.
Bye.
Sorry, I had to step away. A buddy of mine called.
You edit out, Andrew?
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Take care.
Have a good
Take
night.
care, little buddy.
See you, man.
Oh, before you forget, Andrew, can you tell Fred what you're working on? I'll put him up on big screen real quick.
It's
Can you hold that
puzzles.
box up?
Oh, you're my buddy. Sanford Stadium. That's all I needed to see. You get your hug next time I see you. Man, I love you.
It's down to pieces.
1,000. Good God. That's how many points they're going to score tomorrow against against Florida. I'm going out on a limb on that, ain't I, Don?
It might be just a scooch of a stretch.
Yeah. A little bit of a point spread. We'll give Florida 999. Oh, God. That looks good, Andrew. Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. Good to see you, too, man. I missed you and your dad at Acme.
We miss you guys too, like crazy. We all left, but we're both been drinking.
Yeah, well.
He said
see
he'd be
ya.
drinking.
Who's been drinking?
Dad.
Both of us,
Yeah.
Both of us.
are drinking, so we couldn't drive.
Okay. I know the feeling. Hey, I just finally learned how to. Thanks, y'all. Can't teach an old dummy how to open
Hey,
open
you
it.
got it
Look at
on.
that. I got it finally. Boom. Look at that. You can teach an old dog new tricks.
Just takes longer.
Yeah. A little slower. We're usually we're licking ourselves. That's old dogs. Oh God. Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Hey, Brian, send that video I sent to you on Facebook to Fred, because I was like, as much as I wanted to, I didn't want to send it to him while he was at work.
The video.
Oh God, I wished you had.
The last one?
Yeah, the lady telling her kid to take the medicine.
Oh.
I've seen I've seen one or two of other ones that are the same thing.
I had something. Gary Ride the Wind sent me something this afternoon. I was kind of reluctant to open it, but it was it was to the one of the lives that was going on. I was like, "Phew, thank God."
Yeah, you can't understand why, Fred.
Fred's like, I don't know if I want to see this or not. It'll be funny
Yeah, I
or
know.
disturbing.
Well, now that we got the bench cleared off, cleared off.
Yeah, right.
Guess what's coming up?
Thanksgiving.
I wished.
Carrot cake.
I wished. Bam.
Dodge Dart.
God, I know.
55 Chevrolet.
Nope, that's the old dot.
Thanksgiving. Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas is coming up, ain't it? Shit, we can't. It was just Halloween yesterday, bro. Time to start picking out wheels for this old car, so it's time to. Ooh.
Why can't I see Fred back in the drinking days, trick or treating, and
What's
reaching in
next
the
show?
food bag and said thanks?
What's next show?
Good question.
Atlanticon?
No. Hope it don't
It'll
snow,
either be
probably.
JaxCon or
No, it'd be hope it don't. Oh, speaking
Hope
of,
It
hold
Don't
on.
Snow. Yeah.
I got Tiger
I was
coming
about to say
tomorrow.
that. I couldn't remember which came first.
I got a flyer right here. Let's see.
The
January 8th.
Open
Yeah,
those shows in January.
yeah, January 18th. That's going to be my first one of the year. I'm not going to Murfreesboro this year. That's just too close. Matter of fact,
You're going to where?
Murfreesboro. We went there last year. Me and three other guys in the club. We all loaded up and went to Murfreesboro 2 weeks after Acme. But this year we're not going to be able to because one of them that I went with, he's getting married not this weekend. I think it's next weekend. Yeah, that's the weekend the show at Murfreesboro.
You ain't got that man talked out of that?
Huh?
What?
Getting married?
Who?
You said someone was getting married?
Yeah, one of my friends in the Acme club's getting married. Yeah, he.
You have to be down there, Pappy.
Do what, Andrew?
You have to be down there.
Let's see. Well, crap. It's time to start picking out wheels and tires.
Someone say wheels and tires?
Wheels and tires, Bubba. I just don't know what I want. Let's see if I got one. Come on now. Come on. There we go. Is that in backwards? Yep, it's in backwards.
Lick the butter off your fingers before you do that.
I did.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. I like that one.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Don't like it. Well, all right, where you at? Let's see. Ooh, wait a minute. I like that. Is that it? What is that? I don't know about that. Let's see. Maybe that's it. Ah, there we go. That's sweet. I like it. What is that?
Well, I did all my adulting today. Done made my shopping list for the hobby shop tomorrow.
I got one thing on my list for the hobby shop, and that's the contest bag.
Tomorrow's our Phantom Flasher Club meeting down at the Model Box. And it's very well stocked into my bottle paints.
Yeah.
Lamp. So I got to replace a few, and then we'll add a few more. Try to budget a little bit every month so I can do that till I get my paint stock, my bottle paint stock.
Fi, put me on big screen. I need some opinions.
Put me on the big screen.
Just got to
There you
figure
go,
out
Fred.
where. Wait a minute. Hold on. Well, okay. There we go. All right, hold on. Hold on, everybody. Let me get all this crap out of the way.
I don't know.
5 pound of crap in a 2 pound bag. Okay. All right, we got, and of course, yes, it's going to be pro-streeted. We have these. This
Set of combos.
yeah.
Hey, sit.
Or we got those five spoke or
That's the
five
rod
slot.
lights.
What's on the agenda?
And
Rod lights and drag lights.
wait a minute, trying to figure out how these go. Oh, there they are. Dummy. Wake up, Fred. Got them in backwards. Yeah, y'all can tell it's time for me to go to bed. 'Cause I am tired. My eyeballs are hurting. And then we got those. Yeah. What do you think? That one? That one? Well, that one.
First one.
I can't say 'cause I like all three of them.
I do too. That one?
But that's something you don't see often right there.
That right
Yeah,
there?
drag light.
Yeah, you don't see that very often.
Let me hold on. Let me. I gotta find the skinnies. Here. Look at that damn
Just because yours not working, Kevin, doesn't mean other people's does.
Ah, there we are. There we are. There we are. Oh, wrong front. Wrong end, Fred. Wrong end. All right. Let's do that. Get y'all out of the way. What y'all think?
I like it. It stands out.
Yeah, I like those.
You know it's gonna have a Hemi, of course. Does it need to be blown?
I think if you put a Chevy in that, the
What you
Mopar
might-
people would shoot you.
Oh, they would just rip me a new one.
Oh, who the hell's model is it? Theirs or yours?
Well,
I still think he'd be shot.
it's gonna be mine. Listen, I don't need that bridge down below your that bridge below the one that's named after you. I don't need people running over the Jeff Elliott and then the Fred Henry bridge at the same time.
Fred, why do I have a feeling your pew-pew will be out before theirs?
Where's the guy from Candy?
Oh gosh.
I know some raiders that would be sitting in the bushes somewhere.
Yeah, I know a bunch of them it would be. I'm already using the rod lights. Okay.
Where's the guy from
what,
Candy, Pappy?
what are these right here?
Those are the drag lights.
Okay. Ted
The one
says
with the 5-hole ones are the rod lights.
yeah, rod lights. Okay, so that's what Ted's talking about.
And just tell them it's a Keith Black Hemi. Then they can't figure out.
Yeah.
Screw them all up.
Oh man.
Well, now you could put an SMX in it, which is part Chevrolet, part Hemi.
Wow.
But the original Hemi by DeSoto.
No, I was backing way too far up.
You know what? Hang on. Well, where's my engines? I got an engine. All right, we figured out the tires and wheels. Let me.
Jesus Christ.
I gotta get the one. Where do those go? I think you go.
Hey,
right
Mark.
there. I think you go right there, and I think you go right there.
Hey, Mark.
Oh, Nelly, I think you need to stay.
Oh,
right
no.
here. Nope, not you. You're staying out. There we go. Put y'all back here.
That's you.
All right, let's get the engine box up.
Pappy, where's Spokane Candy?
Let's see. What do we got?
Huh?
We're all set. We're all sitting here.
All right, let's see.
Pappy,
What?
where's Spokane?
Say again?
Where's Spokane?
Oh, look what I have in my little fingers. 426 Hemi. Please God, let there be a blower in this thing.
Go with a 440. Screw them all. Or 383.
I got kind of partial to my Hemis. Please, Lord, let there be a Hemi in this thing.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Please, Lord, let there be. Please let there be a
Fred.
Hemi. What?
Mock it up before you paint the body.
Brian, fuck off. I know. I don't do that.
And
I
make
only
sure
do
you-
that
and
once.
make
I
sure
only
not
do
to
it
harm any
once.
decals in this. Hold
Hey.
it. That ain't a snap kit, is it?
Hey, no. Papa, fuck off, dude. I'll tell you what. If it don't, I can see how easy it is going to be to take that out. Oh God, that was so much fun. Y'all, hey, I got a better idea. Hold on.
Yeah.
I got a better idea. How about this, Brian? You ready?
Fred, when you get a chance, there's a question on screen for you.
Big Ford. Yeah, those are.
Hey, wait a minute. I got
Those are
something.
just
I
little
got something for you.
Mark. You can divide them up into any kind of way you want to.
Gosh. Hold on. Let me read Mark's. I need to organize like Fred. Fred needs to show those bins better so I can see how they're organized, how they are set up, please. Okay. All right. Hang on a minute, Mark.
There's a new video for you to make.
Well, that's
Hey,
true.
Fred,
Yes, sir.
I can send you a slant six.
Yes, I still got to get mail out to you guys.
I got the hot rod version too. Big farm barrel, split header.
Okay, Mark. When I buy, when I get an engine and these are all either 3D printed engines or resin casted engines that I've either got from shows. Some of them are ones that I've cast, like that one right there is one that I've cast. I know because that's the color resin, and I cast some in white. So, but anyhow, if I buy an engine or get an engine, whatever bag, I just bag it, tag it, and then I just dump it off in these containers. Hobby Lobby had these on sale just probably about a couple months ago. You could get them for like $4, and I went in there and bought about 6, 7, probably. Wait a minute, 1, 2. Anyhow, I bought a bunch of them. I don't know how many I did walk out with, but this is the engine one. I've got here's a 572, 632. I think that's just an assortment one. Here's another 572. That's a.
And Mark, a lot of those dividers can be taken out and removed.
This
and
one
around.
Yeah, these cannot. These are actually stationary.
Oh, those are stationary?
Yeah, these are actually stationary. And this is another 426 that I've got. This is mostly big blocks. Here's the 572, which that's what I ought to put in that thing. Just kidding. This is the small block that Brian printed for me not too long ago. So I do have a small block Chevy in this thing. But this is the one that I use for engines.
I don't know if he can. He wants to know if you can zoom out.
Actually, I can't. Wait a minute.
Hi, Mike's Mods and Customs.
Let's see. I got one. If y'all remember in a lot of my videos that I got the cork boards in front of me. I still got my wheel assortment, but now I got a few up on the pegboard. But I've got a lot of photo etch up here on the pegboard. I got a lot of my Protec stuff that I get in from them. What else have I got? I got a lot of parts by part stuff over here on the wall in front of me. Distributors. What else have I got? I got a.
Hey, Chuck.
But anyhow, this is like seats and stuff that I get from MCV products. I'll try to move it around, Mark. I'm sorry. This is one of all these dividers are all these are all stationary. So this is all interior stuff. I've got shifters that I've got from Matthew. These are just these are all interior parts as far as like the you would see on the interior of the cars. And if I find a set of seats, of course, I pull them out. These are. Sorry, there's a glare on here too. It won't be as soon as I pull the lid off.
Yeah.
This is another one. These are all the same type. These dividers are all pretty uniform. But this is all engine stuff. Also, these are, matter of fact, these are these are the drives, universal links that Brian printed out for me not too long ago. We got calipers and rotors. We got just different things. These are the plug boots that I get from MCV products and their distributors. Don ought to know what this is because he printed them for me. These are the front end gasser front ends that he did for me not too long ago.
Straight axle.
Yeah, straight axle front ends. I got carbs. I got carbs out the yazoo, and just various valve covers and stuff like that. Oh my, let's see. You can call it OCD, you can call it whatever you want, but I can find shit. Let's just put it that way.
That's
Because
all
up there,
that matters.
when it does, Don. Because when I was rat nesting stuff up here on this cork board, I couldn't find nothing. I'd be like, do I want to use that? Do I want to use that? And then I was like, you know what? We went to Hobby Lobby one day and I seen them on sale, and I was just like, I'm gonna buy as many as I can. These are some of my wheels that I use. I mean, these are a lot of different ones. These are Pegasus, a lot of Pegasus. We got some. I think those are Z-Force. What else we got? Yeah, these are just various ones. These are some Pegasus as well. These are Pegasus. I love Pegasus wheels. I always have. I've used those in a lot of my builds.
Why she so mean, buddy?
But if you're looking for, these trays that are organized, that you can organize with.
Why did she become
Here they are. This is one I haven't filled yet. This is $2.99, $3 for these, and I haven't even opened this one yet. But they're available at Hobby Lobby. These are all inserts are not movable. You got one big case. Let me move that right there. You got one big right here, but the rest of these you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15, 16. You got 16 compartments that are the same size that you can fit just about anything in. But for $3, plastic craft organizer, these are 7 1/4 by 10 1/2. Great. I've just got I got a couple, 2 or 3 stacks. But the one that I've got this is the one that I had some of my engines in, or some of my tires and wheels in a while ago. This is a little different style. I kind of like this one a little bit better because these, just like Brian was talking about, these are actually removable. So I can, I can move these around whatever size I want. And that's it from the OCD King. Oh man!
You ain't OCD. Just tell him, Fred, you ain't as big a slob as some.
I resemble that allegation. Thank you. And back to the. Oh, just close that up. Huh. Look at that. I know that little lady. She's probably sitting in there waiting on me. Let me pull the chat.
Bye.
Hey, boy. I thought you was going to start back.
You said bye?
Oh, you said bye?
All right.
Bye, Felicia.
We'll see you, little buddy.
See you, buddy.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh, damn. Bye, Louis. St. Andrew.
Bye.
And
Yeah, Mark,
Yeah.
you should be able to get those off Amazon.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. Yeah, I tell you, Kevin, where did I put the sorter case? Oh my God. Oh, mercy. Anyhow. Well, at least I got some tires and wheels. I don't know. I got to find I kind of like. I know y'all poking the old bear about building an engine, making sure it fit, but I kind of like. Revell has got a great Hemi engine. I've just got to go out there and find a Revell blower that I like. Revell has always left the blowers to the imagination on some deals. But then again, too, I could probably go through some of my stuff that I've got and I'll find me a good. I cast a good blower. I cast a real good blower, and I've got the mold out there in the garage, and I need to. I have to modify a manifold. The manifold that I've got is for a big block Chevrolet. So I got to do a little rearranging on where the distributor goes in at and all that.
That Revell 68 Corvette, one of the box art, it was yellow with them funky looking flames on it.
Mm-hmm. What year? What year?
The 68 Corvette convertible that Revell done.
68 Corvette convertible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
That's got a really nice blower. The carburetors for kit carburetors, they're not bad. Okay.
I can get around the carbs.
What we got available in 3D printed carburetors, it's one of the first things you throw out now.
yeah. We talked about that this weekend a lot. Last weekend was the difference in carburetors, or what we got in carburetors now versus, the old square blocks of plastic that we used to come as a so-called carburetor.
Look like they're made basically like Legos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did, didn't they?
That is the only thing I didn't. I probably should have changed carburetors on that Torino, but it's going to spend more time with the hood closed anyway. So I didn't bother. I did make an air cleaner bottom because it's, typical kit part. No air filter, air cleaner bottom.
Yeah, I agree with that, Chuck. Kit carburetors are terrible.
Yeah, they are. Hey, Tosh. Hey, you killing me with the. What's she killing me with? Seen her. I'm not eating triple chocolate mousse. Oh gosh, I've been terrible today. Oh my God.
Oh, Fred been cheating on the diet.
Yeah,
Political text. I'm sick and tired of getting the damn political texts.
I am too. That was one reason. I went and took a shower and I got out. News was off, and of course you get your two favorite political ads 100 times in one commercial.
Yeah.
And I just looked at Vicky. I pulled my phone up, and I was like, "Oh crap, Brian's doing live." I said, "Shit, let me go back here. At least there ain't no fucking commercial on this one." And what I do, as soon as I pulled up, getting ready to come in, guess what comes up? Political ad. I'm like, "Geez, thanks, you dude."
Well, just think, we've only got a few more days of that nonsense.
I tell you what, I'm just not even watching TV for a while. We went and voted yesterday, so I already knew how I was going to go, but I just don't shove all this fucking political shit down my throat anymore. I'm tired of hearing it.
That's the sad part is hell. Even YouTube's got them now.
I know. That's what I was talking. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yet they will censor Joe Rogan.
Hell, they'll censor us.
Yeah, Tosh doing pretty good. Just tell you what, last week, whew, man, I'll tell you all what, my butt was dragging Sunday. We got home from the show, and I just backed up. I backed the truck up to the garage door, opened it up, and set everything inside. Grabbed the clothes, went in there, started washing, and it's just been. And then I was like, "Oh Christ, I got to work. I got 5 days of work next week." Well, I did go to work Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday and today. So it's just been playing catch up. And I thought we were going to clean the house this weekend. I was already had my mind set. I'm sitting there going, okay, well, we're going to be cleaning the house tomorrow. I mentioned something. Vicky picked up I picked up dinner and come in, sat down. I said something about cleaning the house. She said, "We're not cleaning the house tomorrow." I was like, Yes. So I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I might even I might pull some. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I might get crazy with this thing. Maybe. Might cut all the parts up.
All right, so we got our club meeting tomorrow. I'm going to that.
Yeah.
Sunday, I'm really thinking hard about just staying in the bed.
Well, we have our final Acme meeting that will ever happen in the city of Smyrna. It'll actually be our last official thing, Acme capacity ever in Smyrna. So we're moving all of our meetings to Marietta, right off of the square. Real nice library that we're going to be utilizing. The show's already moved. I tell y'all what, we had more compliments about the show this year. I heard everything from people saying that people are going to start calling it the Southern NNL. I'm like, me and Wayne, all of us in the club was just like, wow, that's mighty big
Don't they
shoes to
already
fill.
call it the Southern Nationals?
Well, it's the Southern Nats. Nationals is all we call. We've always called it the Acme Southern Nats.
Hey, Brian.
But it is
let me
NNL
dare you one
style.
question.
Hold on.
Brian,
Hold
remember
on.
that
I'm
person you
cleaning
wanted?
out a paintbrush. My paintbrush. Hold on.
Well, this is going to
Yeah,
get
if I could
it.
offer up something for somebody goes, the only thing I would say we need more
God.
tables and chairs in the lobby for places to sit and
Bob, thank you. That was yes, that is Wayne Weber's. He texted me Monday. I think I have to look at my text. He texted me and about 4 others, and that was the first thing that I put on the list to talk about Sunday. We're going to kind of critique our.
Because it gives you kind of a place to sit to when
Yes.
the food trucks come to sit and eat.
Well, that's going to be a hot topic, but
Well, I mean, but yeah.
yeah,
I'd
that's
rather
really
you
going
guys
to be a hot topic.
get a Boy Scout troop or something to come in and
Yeah.
hot dogs and
Well,
hamburgers or something.
yeah. Well, Bob. With that being said, and I'm going to bring this up. Which Bob, you were there. Brian was there. I don't know if he heard the announcement, but y'all remember when the show was at the Smyrna Activity Center, the church that they always had great hamburgers and hot dogs, and that's how they sent their kids and stuff on vacation Bible school. Well, when we moved away, we made another, because they were such a big entity of our show, was that we made a donation to them after we moved last year, and sent, that helped them out. This year we did the same thing. But I'm going to kind of bring it up.
It'd be great if they did it.
If we could just bring, I know I've got one, I've got a grill. If we can just get something up there to let the church come up there and grill hot dogs and hamburgers out there, and that would be, and hey, all they got to do is just come up there and do it. We'd buy the food, we'd buy the, but I've got to sell that to the hierarchy of.
Yeah,
I'm sure. You know what, Fred? I know my stepdaughter's deceased husband. He used to have a grill on wheels.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she still has it. It might have even been his brother's. I know they had it out there in the country one year, and we were using it. I'm gonna check around on that. I can drag that up there.
Oh, yeah, I was about to
you can
say.
rent one of those covered tent type
Mhm.
shelters. The canopies.
Yeah.
That way you know we're going. Somebody with food is going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unlike what y'all are having problems with.
Yeah. Just
with
all of a
food
sudden
truck.
they back
Yeah.
out. Yeah, that was just number one. It wasn't cool. It left us. We had 3 confirmed, and then all of a sudden we ain't got nothing but our picker in our hands.
I want to show y'all something real quick. I decided to go out on a limb because I knew.
And the only other thing I would
I
say,
knew Acme aluminum wasn't really where I wanted to go, and I knew Alclad wasn't really where I wanted to go, and I decided to put Spaztex or Spaztix, which is also a chrome, directly over primer, and that's what they look like. Not,
Wow.
It's
I like
bright,
that.
but it's not shiny.
Yeah.
It's nice and bright, but it's not
that's
shiny.
the aluminum look, yeah.
I like that. I'm glad I went that route. So that's chrome over regular gray primer.
So the only other thing I would say, Fred, I would really like if our early birds can put their models out on Friday night, so we don't have to.
Yeah, that's gonna. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I didn't get my hand slapped. I don't think nobody's gonna slap my hand, but the guys that were vendors kind of got a little zealous about putting their shit out before y'all walked in.
Yeah.
And
Really?
Yeah. I wasn't too happy about it, and that's about as far as I'm gonna go with the conversation on that. But it wasn't, kind of. I don't like for people, if I make a decision, I'm gonna stand behind it. But I don't like when people go behind my back and go over my head. Oh, so and so said it's okay. Well, don't lie to me because I've already got him backing me. And they go to him, and then they come back to me and go, "Oh, he said it's okay." I said, "I need for him to come tell me that, not you." And well, let's just say me and that particular person, we didn't have words, but we were very close to having words.
They would just avoid the bums rush there right at 8 o'clock when you got 70 people trying to put their stuff down all at once. If the 30 or so that are already there on Friday night can go ahead and put them out.
Yeah.
It's not about prime table location or anything. Just
that's what happened
in the morning.
Yeah, that's what happened right there, and it left and I told them. I walked over and told them. I said, I know who you are. I know that's your bill. So if you would pick it up, and that's when they said, "Oh, we got confirmation that we could do that." I said, "No, you don't neither. Not from me." I said, "There's 3 table marshals, and we've all got the backing of the president of the club." Well, I'll just go talk to him. You just go right ahead and do what you got to do because he's already told me that he's got my back before he has yours. And he didn't like that, what I told him. So he kind of got his feelings hurt. What'd he do? He went up there and he asked him. Then he come back and he said, "Oh, he said it's okay." I said, "No, he needs to come tell me it's okay." And when he said that, that was when the door opened and then everybody come in. I was just like, well, okay. Because Wayne kind of, a few minutes, that's when he got Wayne come in there and, ask all the vendors, "Are y'all ready?" And everybody's, yeah. And anyhow, the guy that was confronting me he was a vendor. And anyhow, that was, so about that time, that was when Wayne opened the door. I think Wayne seen it was fixing to become a kind of a pissing contest. So Wayne was just like, "Well, I'll circumvent that. I'll just, open the floodgate." Hope y'all can swim. Oh, I can swim with the best of them.
Yeah,
But
those would be the 2 things that I would, as a person attending the show, would like to see different. That's about it. Other than that, it was great. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah. Well, thank you. But we this, like this meeting will kind of be, where we'll sit back. And I know there'll be some toes that'll be stepped on, but, they're just going to have to get over it. Then next month will be we won't even have a meeting next month. We'll have our Christmas party at the Savoy. Then January, that's when we'll pick back up and we'll really start, chiseling down, the good and the bad of the show. And then we'll, it takes all year to build, to do a show like this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I got off on a tirade. Sorry.
I should join Acme. Just the reason I said that, because this one is the actual black Hearst. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Sluggo, I like that one too. That was very nice. That was a very nice spool.
Later, Theodore.
Local culinary school. That's a good idea, Sarge. Well, you got the college right across the road. It's kind of a technical college, but we could. I might bring that up. That's a good idea. Good idea, Sarge. Great idea.
Yeah, because the more you involve the community, the better it is for, for long-term sustainability.
Yeah, exactly. But we might. And my friend that's getting married, not this weekend, but next weekend, he lives right. You can throw a rock across the road, hit the school, but he lives right on the other side of the school over there. So I could kind of get him involved into that. But you know what? That's a damn good idea, Sarge. Damn good idea. I was going to do something. I don't know what I was going to do. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I just turned around and looked at it.
The first thing you saw in old age, your memory goes.
What was I saying?
You were trying to find something, you don't know where you put it.
It's a joke, Fafa.
I know.
Well, boys and girls,
the deal. I've never been able to go back to Acme.
Guess what's getting retired? Brian?
Fred?
Guess what's getting retired?
Oh, is it?
Yep. It's done its year.
That had the gold wheels, because I see that in several videos.
Mine would have been retired. But
you got one more show to go, bro.
I got one more show to do that I didn't get to do this year.
Mine started out at this one started out at JacksCon. Started out at JacksCon, but yep, that's her. That's the old USAC with the what's the name of that shit? OPI. I ain't really your waitress.
Oh yeah. I'm not really a waitress, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yep, I got 2 more shows before the end of the year and a bunch of models. I'll get retired then.
If you're close to I-81, just take 81 straight down to 75, and that'll bring you right into Cartersville.
And then that one. This one is starting its year tour.
Yeah.
Look at that. The decals on the roof were not harmed. I mean, the
were
stripes on the
not
roof
harmed.
were not harmed.
These were not no decals. These are
I
all.
just didn't know if they were going to have a squirrel mark from spinning it around like spin the bottle. That's the name of the car, Spin the Mustang.
Spin the Sting. Actually, I called it Super Snake.
Yeah, I could not believe it. I had to send pictures to Jessica of a video, and she's like, "What video is that?" And I said, "Throttle Power." She's like, "I didn't know of that channel. How do you not know Tim's channel and be on YouTube?" Oh, you got a life. Never mind.
Put my
I
travel
think I sent you
tape
the
on.
link. And then there was one picture, somebody standing over and took a picture of her head. I was like, I know exactly who that person is. Oh God, now she's yelling at me. But it was great to see both of them bin.
Oh, shit.
It was great to see both of them bills together.
Oh yeah, by the way, Jess, I really loved your Lily Munster costume. That was awesome.
And I said, and again, somebody, once they're done cleaning their airbrush, is going to ask you something, Jess.
Oh, yeah, I'm here. Jess, I have a question about your thumbnail on your Monster House.
Monster House.
Nope, videos. Can't,
Right there.
I can't bring it up. I guess, let's see. Can I do this? And pause it.
Trying to figure out, what is it?
Oh.
Somebody's left side?
I don't want it to play. Come on. Skip. Pause. I need the thumbnail. Yeah, it's not gonna give me the thumbnail. That being said, you probably should have rethought your thumbnail a little bit, because you look like you're holding the Monster House with something other than your hands.
God, I didn't see this one. I thought you were referring to the hands. Now,
Wait a minute, which one?
Oh,
The
Lord.
thumbnail. Look
Wait
at
a
the
minute.
thumbnail.
Hold on. I can hit.
I got to pull it. I mean, you can't see it.
I know you can't
Yeah, well.
see it, but I can do it on my phone.
Jess,
now
he's
I'm-
talking about a certain part of your anatomy.
Now I am. Where's my fucking YouTube? There it is.
Hey,
Wait a minute.
you look like you've replaced the Monster House
Wait a minute.
with your breastises.
I should have seen this coming. Just remember, people, she's our sister, so you got to be nice to her.
Yeah, I wish I could make
All right, hold on.
it bigger, but I just
All
can't.
right, I got it. Which
Did you-
video?
Did you not see the $5 and $10 area that sold out quick as hell? Terry too was in there racking up. One guy friggin' holy smokes.
Don't have propellers.
Oh, Rick's back to normal.
How am I going to? Oh my God! Wait a minute. I got a better idea. Let me screenshot. Save the photos.
It's probably what I should have done.
Well, I'm.
Shared
You
that.
know, you got to remember what I. You know, I'm kind of. See if I can do this. Damn. Little sister. I don't know, a little high.
Hold it. We're degenerates, deplorable, garbage men. Okay, thank you.
I don't know. they're a
Don't
little-
listen to the degenerates.
Yeah, they're a little high, but yeah.
Hillary Biden.
Very
Yeah.
nice job. Very nice job. Let me just. Well, yeah, very nice job. But it is where the hand. Yeah. Never mind. That's
And
just big-
that is your hand on your left hand.
Yes,
On the
yes.
left side of the screen, correct?
Right.
There was debates on that. That Jeff was saying it was your husband's hand, like he was doing the thing hand.
Oh no.
Yeah, I looked at it. It wasn't, but she used it to represent thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jess. Yeah. Well, Brian would definitely play Lurch.
That's Adam's family, Jeff. That's not Munster's.
Oh my God.
Screw it.
I just
I
read
don't
what
care.
she
Didn't
said.
they have that one that
I use my pumpkins.
I didn't read anything into this?
You just got your big brother. You just got your big brother blushing. Yeah. So yes, we are. Matter of fact, I just need to shut up while I'm ahead. Let's play. I'm gonna play with my models.
Oh Lord!
I gotta. Yeah. I gotta get my models.
Maybe
cleaned
it's just
up.
my mind. It's
So
got-
this is where I keep
it's
thinking
a,
of
it's
this
a little
movie.
gutter. It's a little gutter related. My mind. But as soon as I saw your thumbnail pop, I was like,
And still, the greatest Acme video ever was the 10 questions when Cliff video bombed them, and I
Oh
wasn't
my
sure
God.
Josh
I
was going to
have
be under
had-
the table laughing.
Yes, I've had a great response out of that.
Oh Lord, here we go. You started her all up now, Brian. Read this.
Is it Kit's?
is it Kits or
Kits and
Kits tour?
Kits and Tits tour. Oh my God.
Hour.
We have corrupted our little
It's Tits
sister.
and Tits hour.
We've corrupted our little sister. Oh my gosh.
Look, you take life so much serious that you've got to.
Dominique,
enjoy life.
I'm with you. I'm very wisely just going to put my shoe right in my mouth. I'm just going to hush. While
If
I'm
you watch the
ahead.
video with that young Jess in there, you could see she was corrupted a long time ago.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Do we need to refrain? We'll refrain from somebody buying things as research.
oh, mercy.
Yeah, it was awesome though. You did a really good job on it.
Yes, you did.
You got
I
a good
was-
point there, Rick. Cliff really brought his.
Yeah, boobs with propellers on them.
But what made that video so great for me, Fred, is
I already
you can hear
know.
Matthew Inman cracking up. You know Mark, but
Did you see mine and Pork Chop's face when he come in?
oh God, yes,
You were-
everybody started laughing.
You
and
were
then
in shock.
I was just like, oh my. I was
What,
like,
what
oh
am I
my
looking
God.
at?
I was like, oh my, really? Oh my gosh. And then when he said that was a bet, he said he lost bet, $50 bet. I was like, yep, money well spent.
he was supposed to do that at the end of the lease, and obviously, like a lot of us, we couldn't make it. Oh God, Bill just stuffed his shirt with socks.
All right,
You're
Dom. Have a
lucky.
good night.
Yes,
You're lucky, Jess. I was trying to get everybody to say when he walked in, "Hi, Seth." I was like,
What was the guy that me and Tim, let's go back. Let's go back. The 10 questions. We finally get through with it. I think we were on number 10 or number 8 maybe. But anyhow, we all stood around for a good 45 minutes after the 10 questions. Well, me and Tim was standing there and we were like, crap, we ain't done our 55s video. I said, well, you go upstairs, get yours. I run upstairs and I'll get mine. And when we went to the elevator, me and him both, because we were both staying on the 3rd floor. And the elevator opens up and this guy comes in and very talkative, very nice guy. But it's the guy that had the Ferrari, the 308 GTB out there, and he had been out there on the patio with Cliff. Well, he was going upstairs to get a cigar, and they were going to come back down, smoke cigars, and drink whiskey later, for the rest of the evening. And he got on the elevator with me and Tim, and first thing that he said was the dude in the overalls with the propeller tits. I said, oh God, I said, listen, I said, we all know him. I said, he's a cool guy. And he was just, he said, well, if you know him, da 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 da. He said he was out there smoking a cigar, drinking a little bit, and da da da. He said, I'm going upstairs to get a cigar myself. And then I said, well, we're going to get I said, we all build model cars together. And we're here for the big model car show that was in town. And we're going upstairs, get a couple of our builds, and bring them back down and talk about them. Anyhow, so I went in the room, got mine, and guess what? All three of us met back at the elevator. At the same time, we were showing him our 55s. Me and Tim went down, cut the video for our reveal on the 55 Chevys. And when we got finished with that, I went outside, and lo and behold, there's Cliff, Mini Mike, the guy with the Ferrari, and there's Vicky standing out there. They were all smoking cigars and drinking whiskey, and there's Vicky standing there smoking a cigarette and drinking a beer. And anyhow, we all just got to talking. It was just funny as shit. And finally, I guess the guy with the Ferrari probably thought, well, y'all are pretty cool after all. But it was just, when we rode up the elevator with him, he was kind of like, y'all all hang out together? Yeah, we're all fucking, we're all fucked in the head. We play with toys, and Cliff walks around in Daisy Dukes and propellers on his boobs. So, we're all
that part I'm glad you didn't show us the Daisy Duke part. Damn, I'm like, oh, Wayne Weber would never let me in the building again.
Oh, man. Well, thank you, Sluggo. Glad you enjoyed the 10 questions. But it was fun doing that with those guys. The knowledge around that table of talent, of builders, and being able to field those questions to those guys is fun. I enjoy that. And that's kind of it's kind of what I that's kind of what I stem doing that around, is to help get that knowledge out there. And one of the questions, I wasn't trying to be being braggish or anything, but when you got, and that was one of the questions, well, not really one of the questions, but I said, if you've won top 10 here in Atlanta, raise your hand. And there was myself, there was Mark Batson, there was Tom, there was Brad, I was trying to think, there was like 4 to 5 guys that had won, and to win top 10 in Atlanta is hard. Again, I mean, you got, what do we have? Almost 900 builds on the table. It's hard. I'm telling you. I mean, shit, I go there each year with anticipation on trying to win. But when you see quality of caliber of builds, that I just look at mine and go, God, man, I can't believe looks 20,000 times better than mine. I just go, okay, well deserved. So.
The only, when you were talking about that, and then I saw Henry Robb's post, it was kind of tongue-in-cheek. If you know Henry, you know. The really great builders never change their passion for glory or awards. They do it because they love to do it.
Yeah, we go there we go there for one reason, and it's to have fun. I mean, that's my biggest thing last Saturday, that just made my day. We had a little boy come up, and they come up to me and they said, ask one of the referees. Somebody pointed us in our direction. Of course, we wasn't hard to find. They said, go ask one of the guys that's got the referee shirts on, where, they got a question, go ask him. Well, this man and lady that had their little, I don't know if it was their son or their grandson, where is the youth category? And I was just like, come on, I will be glad to show you. And he had his build, and it was just awesome. And I said, come on. I said, man, did you build that base? And I mean, I talked to him all the way to the table. And the table was higher than he was. And he took that build and he set it up there. And I was just like, no. Let's put it right here right here at the side, right here where everybody can see it. And you could just see his face just light up. And that was it for me. My day was over. My job was done. And that just really made my day to see that little kid. And if I'm not mistaken, he was the one that brought home one of the awards when the award ceremony first started. And I was just like, done, job done. That's all I care about.
Give me a second. I'll be right back. But there's a thing on the screen for you guys.
Jess, I agree. I agree. And another thing, and I wasn't blind to this, even myself, as being a club member, I feel that any members of the club, we should have a separate table, period. Not being able to, deserving of an award. When you get caliber of guys like Tim Casper, Mark Batson, Jay Savarese, Clay Kemp, all those guys that stood up there, you know, and that come back year round. It's, you know, you hear that. It's hard to compete against those and that level of detail that they put in their stuff. But I do agree there should be an elite class. I feel like there should be and it kind of stems back on, you know, the question or what Henry was talking about. Do you like NNL style or do you like, you know, gold, silver, bronze type judging where you have a panel of judges that come by and do it, which that's the gold, silver, bronze, or the NNL where you're voted on by your peers. So, and then too, I mean, when you
have their place.
Do what, Brian?
I think both of them have their place.
I do too. Yeah, both of them do have their place. I
As a
agree.
judgment, though, I prefer a point based rather than just 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
If you get, like, say, if your model score above 95, you get a gold medal or little medallion or whatever. You know, above 85, silver, and above 75, bronze.
Yeah.
As opposed to just one and done.
Yeah, I've been to those, Bob, like that, and that's an IPMS based type judging, which is, you know, gold, silver, bronze, and I have judged in those before, so I know. And when we're asked to help judge, that's, you know, not at an NNL style, of course, but when you go to one of those and they ask, we need a judge or we need extra judges, we'll go in, and that's the style. I mean, we got basically a point sheet. That starts out, you know, basically, you know, you look at the build quality, you know, did they clean all their you know, mold lines up, the quality of the paint, the quality of the interior bay or the interior, the quality of underneath it, you know, and I'm gonna pull a page from old Tom's, which, you know, I've known Tom for a long time. And he told me one time, he said, you know, the difference between first and second can be whether or not you put that lower radiator hose on. And Brian's laughing because he knows he's told him the same thing.
Yeah.
And it is. And
he told me that back when I was building the 49 Merc.
Yeah.
And he asked me about the lower radiator hose, and I said, well, Tom, there's not one on it. There's not one in the kit. And he sent me a picture of where, you know, he put the braided line on, and he said that braided line was the difference between a first place build and a second place build.
Yep. Yep.
So I make sure I put them on.
Yep, me too. I mean, I don't care how much I gripe, and I will. Hold on.
And the other thing you might consider would be a novice class for, you know, guys who just
yeah,
start.
Bob, I do. I feel that they ought, you know, if they're going to stay with the NNL style, they ought to have, you know, like we've already reintroduced, you know, young junior, well, not young,
Young
adult,
adults and
young adult and then junior. So we got those two. So there should be, a first, second, and third for that. And then, like novice. But if you're still going to do an NNL style, I mean, you could have both at a show like that. You could have where, like you have those tables that would be, judged upon by a panel of judges, and then you could still have NNL style where it's, you're voting, by
yeah,
your
it could just
peers.
be the top 3 vote getters in
Right,
that category.
Right.
It'll be NNL style popular, just the
Yeah.
top. If we've got one guy gets
Yeah.
20 votes, one gets 10, and one gets 5.
Yeah.
That's 1, 2,
But
3.
if I know y'all can't see it, but of course, there's my upper radiator hose on that one. And then when you flip it over, look what pops up on the bottom. There's my lower radiator hose. So do I put it on? Damn right I do.
There's my lower one is on there and upper one both.
Yeah. So
You know what's funny is this discussion y'all are having has been going on for roughly
years.
40 years.
Yep.
I've heard it since I was like 17, 18 years old
Mm-hmm.
and started going to shows. Being involved in clubs. And here's the problem. This is where it makes it difficult. What determines a novice, professional, whatever?
Mm-hmm.
You go back, juniors and young adults, that's easy. That's by age.
All right.
But now, in the past, 8 years, there's been a lot of people come back to the hobby, but ain't built anything in 20 years, 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
I see posts on Facebook regularly.
Oh yeah,
Guys
I see that. Yeah, I
They're
see that
60 years
daily.
old. Right, they're 60. They haven't built a model of any sort since they were like 14.
Mm-hmm.
So that has always been the $10,000 question, or a question that's never had an answer, a clear-cut answer.
Yeah.
And then
And
you've got people that want to do, you got IPMS. Then you got all these other clubs that they don't follow the IPMS standard. Well, now you got 10 shows and 10 different ways it's being judged, and it's just mass confusion. That's what brought the NNL to the forefront.
Oh, I had to put all them.
Good night, Donnie.
Air brushes up. Yes, sir.
Night, Donnie.
Good night, Donnie.
Take care, Donnie.
Appreciate that video, Donnie. I do.
I could show you a multitude of GTO kit from AMT. It does not have a lower radiator hose in the kit. Somebody goes, well, you need to put it on there. And I look, it says box stock. You don't see no lower radiator hose here. And they
Well,
get
yeah,
pissy. And I'm
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
For a box stock
Nope.
class, yeah.
Yeah. But you better have the bona fides in front of you when you
Yep.
show that, because if you ain't got the instructions that prove that, you're going to be called to
Right.
called out on that.
You
Well,
show up at an IPMS show with a box stock built model without the instructions, you will not be allowed to put it in box stock.
Nope.
and you know it going into what they, you know how they are.
You'd be surprised how many don't know that.
Well, that's their fault for not doing
And
the reading.
also, put Jess's comment up there. If you're doing more scratch than kit, then you're in elite. I agree with that right there, because, and I'm not trying to toot my horn, and I'm not tooting my horn. I just don't I got no saying. Don't do as I say, don't do as I do, because that yellow car that I just showed y'all just a few minutes ago, that was my theme bill. And it's all, well, crap. Go to your photos, dummy. I'm going to show y'all a prime, and y'all know. I mean, I think I've showed y'all on the Saturday night stream.
Let me bring it up, Fred.
Oh, yeah, because I'm gonna show y'all that pretty little picture right there on my phone. Let me get it in there. Is that engine right there? Why is that not in why is that not in the car? Because the damn thing didn't fit. Because I did a bonehead. This was the car. Just a few days, like a week before the show. I was ready to drop that engine, this one right here, right down in there. Well, I did, and I did a lot of scratch building on this car. A lot of scratch building, a lot of 3D printed stuff. That's a 3D printed engine that's available from MCV Products. Used a lot of different things on it that, that really didn't come in the kit. So, elite class, yeah, I'm an elite dumbass. Because guess what? I never, ever, I took that engine right there and I dropped it right in that frame. Fit. I was just like, you know what? I even had problems with the headers that come with this. So I just elected to use a set of headers or exhaust manifolds from the kit. And I kept sticking it down in that opening. I was like, oh, it fits in there. Great. So I've got my interior ready. I'm ready to drop the engine down in there. I've got the body shinier than my old saying is shinier than a diamond in a goat's butt. And I just all of a sudden was like, I'm fixing to put the engine in. Guess what? I was an elite dumbass.
Didn't fit between the strut towers.
Nope,
Shock towers.
it didn't. And you want to know what old Pappy, Mr. Elite dumbass did? I went back to the kit and started the same night. And when I found that out, I pulled the kit. Luckily, I had two kits. I pulled the engine out of one kit and that I had, and just started right back to square one's the way I felt. I was just like, crap, this is square one. And then there's when I 2 nights later after I got everything spray painted and still had to wire it and plumb it and put it in and put and let's see, I think there's the night I finished it. It was 6 days later. This was October. The date on that was October 20th. Guess what day we got to put that on the table? October 25th. My little fixture muscle was just like this. I was just like, oh God, I ain't never going to get this done. But I agree with what she said. If you're doing more scratch than what's in the kit, you're an elite class. Yes. I feel that too, but don't do as I do. Do as I say.
I agree with Jess. And a lot of what Fred says. To me, 3D parts are nothing more than bolt-on part. You still have to do modifying in some areas. Don't get me wrong, you absolutely. But compared to a scratch built, they're a totally different aspect of the hobby. So, in a while ago when I pulled the post, these guys were getting mad about the 3D guys, taking over, saying how much better. No, it's just a different aspect and a different way of going about the hobby. Not everybody's got the scratch building skills. Not everybody put the time in to do that.
Well,
and people can understand there's a different aspect, but it's still helping the hobby. Is my opinion.
And 3D parts are readily available to anybody.
Anybody, right?
You don't have to have a printer. There's
I know.
Right there printing.
I know a lot of y'all saw, and I'm not going to knock this. Do we need more classes at the show? Yes, we do. Do we need less classes? Yes. And the one that I'm going, this is a phenomenal. He's a member of our club. He is, and he. I don't know how to say this, but not stepping on my club's toes. But the gentleman, and and this is an open discussion. I mean, I'm a member of the club. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but I don't care. But I want our show to be a success each year. And just like what the question on the table is having an elite class separate from where because like I say, I mean when you take builders like Clay Kemp, Mark Batson, Jay Savarese, and this fella right here, there, if you take those winners right there, 4 guys, and we only do a top 10. So there's 6 awards that's just out there hanging in the breeze right now. And then you get, and, you know, I feel that as a Acme Club member, we ought to have a separate table that is non-judged, show only. That's all it is. We're putting on the show. We should not be obligated to winning an award. There was 2 guys, 2 of our club members took home 3 awards. Well, guess what? There's only 3 awards left. So, but this one right here, and this is why I feel the opportunity that we could open up different classes, because this gentleman right here, and I know y'all probably seen this right here.
Oh yeah, that was an amazing car.
This car,
It was all handmade. He's 3D printed, yeah.
it is all, he designed it, he printed it, and he won top 10. And well, he won the Excellence in Modeling Award. And I think he did win a top 10. I could be wrong. But anyhow, boom, there's 2 right there. But
Didn't he do a Corvette last year?
no, that was Randy Durr that did that one.
No. There was a Corvette at Acme last year that was all the builder designed it, printed it, the whole night, created all the files.
Don, I believe you're right. I believe you are right, because he does this. Yeah.
Randy Durr was there the year before.
The year before, that was when that's when we had. Well, last year it was last year. Last year's when we had NASCAR and Corvette, I think.
Right. And Randy showed up the year before with his Corvette.
Oh, you're right.
Now,
So,
what point does it stop being a model and become die cast when you're using more metal than you are plastic?
yeah, that's where there needs to be a standard.
Gerald Wood.
But I agree with Steve. Right there. I don't think you're in an elite class if you do scratch building. When you are building the chassis, the body from brass, or using a lathe, then you're an elite builder. Because true, Steve. Because everybody don't have access to that. It's.
But man, you had a guy whose models won at GSL on the table, and I come find out he didn't put him in. He put him on display more than covered up his names and certain things so you can't write down the information. A lot of that was done before parts were out, and if you would have looked at Vince Labosco's build in person, you would have seen the detail in it before a lot of that stuff comes readily available.
Yeah.
And the
What
same
it all really boils down to is how well it's assembled.
both.
Right.
You can buy everything on the market. You can even make parts. If it's a shitty build, it's a shitty build.
Yeah, that's Don, it's funny you said that. If I hold on, I gotta pull up my.
And tonight's perfect example of what modeling needs to be is you have an open and honest discussion. Nobody's getting mad, and it's just you're discussing.
Yeah, we're discussing it. That's true.
That only makes modeling better to me.
Hold on, I'm trying to find my freaking 2023, 2024. Did I not write those down? Oh no.
Look at Augie Hoscano. Look at the stuff that man made.
Oh
Holy
yeah.
Mother of God.
Yeah, exactly. Damn, I cannot believe I did not. Did I write them down?
You're welcome, Sluggo.
There's Jack's gone.
I mean, I look at Clint's build. Some people say this, that. I look at the man's putting time in to learn skills to become a better scratch builder with every build he does. And most importantly, he's happy with them. And that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Well, go ahead. I'm sorry, Don.
When Fred mentioned, having a club table, display only, a lot of the bigger, even IPMS clubs have done that. Personally, I'm with that. I don't, because you realize I've listened to it for over 30 years about, going to these shows they call it home cooking. where club members are winning. At
Oh
their
yeah,
own
yeah.
show. You know how you stop that? The club members do not enter the show that they are hosting.
Right. And I'm gonna, and I go to a lot of shows. I go to a lot of shows. The Phantom Flasher show is one of those shows that they have a members only table. And then again too, but the Phantom Flashers are also, you got your aircraft, your armor, and it's becoming a bigger, the car classes are becoming bigger over there.
We're trying to push the car side a little bit more. We got some car guys in the club.
Yeah. And when we used to, Don remembers this, and I'm really going to probably date myself. There used to be a club up in Ocoee, Tennessee. It was the Ocoee Whitewater Club. And that was the Chevy Cheeseburgers and the Chevy Chip and Shane Harrell. And when I say, there's two, there is two right there. Those two guys right there. Those were two former Atlanta top 10 winners right there. They put on a great show up there, and they did they patterned their show a lot after the after the Atlanta show, but it was a voted on top 10. It was not where we, our peers, they had their own. They did a top 10, and their tables were separate. They didn't. It was it said club member table, non-judged, and I went up there to that show till they stopped having it. And basically, what happened, the club just kind of went their separate ways. But
that's what happened to us with Magic City Car Models.
Yep. That was Columbus, wasn't it? Or
Magic City Car Models, Birmingham.
Birmingham, that's right. Yeah. What? Y'all see me putting this over this? Check that out. I'm putting a big Ford engine up in this engine bay. I'm gonna make some.
There's a file out there prints a beautiful chassis for that car.
You know what, Don? I'm glad you said that. I was fixing. That's what I was looking over here for, and I had that senior moment.
A Mopar Flex Benz. That's sort of rare. Not really.
A Mopar.
He did that Super B, and
I've done several Mopars.
A couple of Mopars.
Yeah, somebody on this panel ratted themselves out and said they never had a Johan kit.
Now I got so many of them. Now I have several of them. You'll mention no
I had them
names.
back in the day when I was a kid, but I don't have any now.
I guess I'm fixing to date myself. I remember buying Johan models at Walmart for $3.88 a kit.
Yeah, I remember I was looking at an old, was that Hobby Heaven thing and Model Empire, and they wanted like $2 or $3. You couldn't get rid of them. Now you can't get them without an arm and a leg.
Yeah, you basically got to go get a second mortgage.
That's why when I walked out of Granite Con, I got it for less than what the guy is like. I was watching idiots on eBay screwing people over, and I was like, the right moment, the right time, I got another Javelin. Shut up, Brian. You can't have it.
And see, Cliff, exactly. IPMS wants car modelers at their shows. They want car vendors. They want car participants. But it is their game. You just got to learn their rules. And they're not complicated.
And that's the thing, Don. People get mad. Well, they judge it on their base criteria for all military aircraft. That's the way they do it. But some of the members and car guys are just as bad. I've seen some car guys that are more anal than IPMS members.
Yes.
It's the attitude that people bring to the show that defines it.
Well, I said everybody wants to point the finger at IPMS. is the club is putting on a show. There was a comment in one live the other night about a judge told some guy he used too much snow in his dig net or diorama. And yeah, that's the way IPM. No, it's not IPMS. That was that individual.
Yep.
Yeah.
And my thought is, if you don't like it, the way they do it, don't go.
Fred's got MCG's small tire back half.
No, that's a big tire.
Well, it's a big tire, but they list it as a small tire.
Yeah, listed small. Well, let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. Them big old fat boys fit up under there.
Yeah.
But then again, too, you know, hey Don, I got 50 of the overlawables out there.
I hear you. Well, you see what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing with one.
Yeah.
It's going underneath a Ford pickup.
Gary, how much did you pay Tim Brown to crash his videos all last Saturday? Every video I watched,
I didn't pay him $50.
Every time I turned around, you were Rhonda on that video.
I didn't pay him $50.
What's up, T2?
What's up, guys?
So, how much raffle stuff did you win and sell off? Night, Jess.
Good night.
I just
Shit. Done got me sleeping now. I see
I
Terry's.
like
I see Terry's in here. It's the second shift here, so it's time for me to go.
I like this.
I don't
Here.
know about second shift.
Let me show you the contrast
I
now.
don't know how long I'm gonna be. I seen you playing with a Mopar, and I said, you know what? I need to come in here and look at the one I'm gonna do.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's the contrast to those ladder bars that I done with
Yeah.
the Outclass
wow.
over or Spaztex over
Yeah.
over primer.
What color green's that, Brian? That looks awful familiar.
This is Tiki Bar.
Oh yeah, that's the Tiki Bar. That's almost same color as my
Tropical Glitz.
55.
Tropical Glitz. Tiki
Yeah,
Bar.
that's Tropical Glitz. That's almost same color as that 55.
Now, the other part I heard that Mrs. Brownlee was buying more kids than Mr. Brownlee. She gonna have her own story said now?
She had her own. Yeah, she had her own stuff. She's
Yeah, how
over
many
trying
kids she go home with?
a bunch. She had a big. She had a big semi. Not carrying all that she bought, but she had bought a semi to build. Let me put it that way. Let me change that story a little bit.
All right, Terry. Now you're gonna have to fill us in about this. How many kids did the missus leave with versus you? And does she need her own storage?
Let me count. Let me count.
Well, Mini Mike brought him a whole case of kits from the auction.
What is that?
1, 2. Got that kind of crazy.
Now I know Terry was in Rhonda or over by the $5 and $10 kit that Tim was raving about.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Chuck, you are correct. Everybody's aging
How
out.
much even I left with, so.
And the hobby was never passed on from what in everybody said, well, video games. Well, you had a choice to teach your kid how to build them all or give them a video game.
Yeah.
And
that's why
fun. Everybody tries to keep up with the Joneses, and that just does nothing but bad.
Yeah. But I tell you what, Fafa, and I'm going to piggyback again on what I just said a little bit ago. Seeing that little feller take that model up there and put it up on that table, I hope he remembers that. I hope he goes, man, that old guy, that old Foot Locker shoe salesman that was there that day helped me with that. You know, I hope he remembers that. I hope when he got that award. And that's why when we, at our shows, we do the make and takes. That's why when we go up to the Savoy, we do a make and take. I forgot how many kits Wayne said that we had handed out just this year. That make and takes at our show, make and takes at the Savoy. I think we had handed out like over 800 kits to kids.
Awesome.
And to piggyback up what you said, Fred, in 2023 at Classic Plastic, Doug White was there. Doug, was doing his YouTube channel stuff. And there was a young man who was standing there. We were talking about modeling and different things. I said, "Who's your favorite builder or person you like in the hobby?" And he said, "Doug White." I said, "Give me a second." And I walked over and talked to Doug. I said, "When you get a minute after you're done with Anthony, could you talk to the kid?" He said, "When I get a moment, I will." I said, "No hurry, Doug." And the kid's eyes lit up like it was the greatest Christmas in the world. Anthony walked up to Doug and he said, "I will wait. Go talk to that kid." That changed that kid forever in this hobby.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you did with that kid. It is going to prosper. You may not see it for several years because as we all change through life, but that day he comes back, he's going to remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I seen, across social media this week, and that was one of the things that we hit on during the our 10 questions. I thought I had all the questions wrote down in my phone, but I didn't. I had wrote them down. I guess I don't know what I did with them. But that was one of the things that, that we all talked about around the table was, do we feel as content creators on YouTube that we are a social, and when I say it, a social influencer, to other people out there? And to see people that, are having pictures made with, I seen them with BG. I seen them with Mark Batson. I had some folks come up and same with me. And even Matthew, and, Matthew even said, it kind of blows his ego up. And he's the most down-to-earth person I know. But does it inflate our egos? It does a little bit. I'll be the first to say it, and he did. He was
You would
too.
be human if it didn't.
Right. But, and I'm going to pull exactly what he said in his answer, what Matthew said. He said, take me away from the shows, guess what? I am just a plain Jane guy that enjoys building and doing what we're doing right now. The only thing it made, that brings me out to people, across the internet is that little thing right there.
We've come from all different backgrounds in every aspect of life. Yet we got more in common than we realize when we sit down and do this.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This
And
one.
all I got to say is, please don't use me in influence because you'll be needing a lot of lawyers.
Well, you are.
A lot of therapy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Fafa, you are, and so am I. So is Brian. So is Don. So is Terry. So is King Bob. I mean, we're all, I wouldn't say guilty of it, but we all are influencers. We've got a YouTube channel, and people look at us and go, if they Google 67 Chevelle Pro Street, of course, they're going to come to mind. And if they, they're going, they go to, King Bob there for his, Terry Thacker bill that was just off the chain. They go to that. They see that. It's just, it's humbling, but.
Well, it's like Brian and me were talking the other day because of my niece's wedding next May, and not knowing if I'm going to mow or not. I was like, I don't know if I'll make Acme or not. Depends. We'll see how things go. And no, his first words were like, "Oh, hell no, you're going to be here. That's it." I have no choice in the matter. I'm going, damn, Brian, don't you got better people hanging out with than me? I didn't say that part to him, but.
Sure, hopefully I'll be able to make it next year.
I do want to get back to Modeling 101 on Sundays. Brett,
as soon as it starts getting colder, yeah, we'll get back to that. That's just
yeah, it's 45 degrees here right now.
Well, it's freaking 80. It was 85 today.
85 here today.
Ain't nowhere near close to that here.
You know
Yeah,
what?
no, it's drizzly, rainy, nasty all day here.
What Cliff is
Yeah, it's
referring
been raining
to,
here most of the day.
what Cliff was referring to is, we miss you, Papa. He was going to strap me to one of his fellers to see if he could spin me.
All I want to do is knock a dent in this stash, share what little bit of skill I got. I don't need nothing else.
You know what, fat man? I don't want to knock a dent in my stash because when I tell you what, when I'm dead and gone, and if I die before Vicky, I've already told her, as long as you don't sell them at $1 a kit, we're fine. But I'm gonna give you a little list of what I've got out there, and this is what you need to. And here's who you need to call.
Jimmy.
Well, I've got an independent person that knows the hobby but is not known. He will handle the distribution of this stash.
Yeah, mine too.
He knows. I told him, I said, look, if you want to go in and cherry pick it first, do it. Because, I mean, I got it all down on paper and it's legal, but you know how it's only legal till there's an opposing attorney gets involved.
Damn.
I'll use
sharks.
Johnny Cash's statement. If you want it, you can have my Empire dirt.
Oh my.
Well, I tried to get it put in the will that, at my memorial, everybody that shows up gets a stun gun, and the last one standing gets everything. My attorney goes, no, we're not doing that. I said, why? It's my last will and testament, not yours.
You know, Chuck, I'm going to put this up here.
Hell, I say
That's
video it. And
I've got 5 people into classic plastic. I didn't know because of YouTube. And I'm surprised JB ain't here, Jim. Super, super nice guy.
I understand, Chuck.
Yep. What's really, Chuck? I'm gonna tell you something happened to me at Hobbytown, USA one time, and it wasn't the one here in Kennesaw. It wasn't the one in Kennesaw.
I'm gonna tell you something.
It was. Damn.
Go, King Bob.
There you go.
Yeah, that's badass right there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, Plan B.
You know,
Hey, flip that over. Hey, where'd you get that hood? Did you make that one?
That's a Lex hood.
Oh, okay. Dang, Bob. Where'd you get that hood? Where'd you get?
Bob, you're muted.
You're muted, Bob. No comms. There you go.
Lex models on eBay is where I got
Oh,
it.
okay. All
Like
right.
$5.
if you can put a link in, that would be appreciated, sir.
I could probably find one. Yeah, I'm not 100% positive that
No,
the top hood is still going to fit on the.
I like the flat. I like the flatness of it because I was thinking about possibly doing one of my own little doofas on it.
I know he's going to give me some pushback, but I would love for somebody to sit down just one-on-one with Rick and videotape it and then upload it. Talking about the history of modeling, because that man's knowledge needs to be spread out there, because if it wasn't for people like him, I wouldn't know a tenth of what I know now.
Oh, crap.
What have you done?
Just realized that.
What, it's 9:15?
Well, no, number one, I was going to use the kit drive shaft, but now everything's
Yeah,
went
yeah.
in.
Oh, Lord.
And number
Oops.
two, I didn't drill out the holes for the other to make a drive shaft.
Yeah.
So now I got
Hey.
issues.
Shit happened, bro.
Tom said the bottom radiator hose. Did you say anything about the dry shaft?
Who was it?
I mean, at least I put the engine in.
I'm
Burn.
I can't do it. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna
East
say it.
versus West
I ain't
Georgia
gonna say
Rumble now.
I ain't gonna say it. I'm pleading the fifth. Sorry.
Let me rephrase what our late friend said, Senior. Brian, kiss my ass.
Yeah. I was folding clothes tonight.
Bluetooth dry shaft.
I was folding clothes tonight, and that come out of the dryer. My kiss my ass shirt.
I guess I'll be snipping off the end of this drive shaft.
Terry was sporting his all day Saturday or Friday. It was
Sure
Friday.
did.
Yeah.
Friday. Yep.
Hell, this one don't even.
Now, who made them shirts?
Oh no, but they're damn good quality. Excuse me. I like them. Matter of fact, I started to put it on tonight, and I was like, nah, I better not.
Hey,
'Cause
Brian.
I had to go out and get the mail, so I didn't want my neighbors to think I was telling them to kiss my ass, even though I like to tell half of them kiss my
Look here, I walk around all in damn
Get the
Harvey
Bluetooth
Town and
right
everywhere with that sumbitch on.
ass.
Hey,
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah.
You know the one with Fred doing the Burt Reynolds pose? We need to get one of them shirts made for Vicky. with
looked at
him
you
holding
and say,
the
"Wow."
carrot cake.
What does she need the shirt for? She got the real thing.
She got the real thing. She can get that anytime she wants.
Yeah,
Wait a minute, Fred. You were
If we
you're
don't,
missing the point
anytime.
there.
if we don't, don't y'all screw up a good time for me now. Well, fuck up my weekend.
I was
Then.
off. It was $8. Wasn't $4.
Okay,
It
and
was
Bob
$8.
posted the link to them hoods.
I got it. Just captured it. Oh, wait, shit. Oh, yeah. Go on, go to bed. I'm tired.
Damn, Fred.
Y'all gotta remember, I there's this thing that I hit every morning at 0600. I show up now, it's called to work, but it don't mean that I work. So we
90% of work is showing up.
yeah.
Well, I got
My-
to tip my hat to Fred because I know where he works at, and I got a pretty good idea where he lives. So I know the traffic between.
Oh, don't even get me started on traffic this week.
I know.
Let's see, 2 days. Wait a minute, I'm trying to think what day. What was yesterday? Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It took me 2 hours to get home. It normally takes me 35 to 40 minutes. It took me 2 hours Tuesday. Wednesday, it took me 3 hours to get home. I was just like, oh God. It was just
I
terrible.
will not live in Atlanta.
Hey, you can't even live around Atlanta.
No.
I will not live and work in the Atlanta.
Don, it's funny you said that. Coming when it took me, I don't know, it probably took me an hour, to really, hour and 30 minutes to get home today because I had a couple of stops to make. I pick up dinner on Fridays and I went and, Harbor Freight and all that. But anyhow, Vicky left. She works over close to the Battery, over there close to where the ballpark's at.
Uh-huh.
And we left at the same time. I mean, she left the same time. And I beat her home today, but she went to Walmart, picked up a few items, came and just stuff that she had ordered. She didn't actually physically go in there. She ordered it online. They went out there. She pulled up. They throwed it in there. And by the time she got home, she was just like, "Do you realize how many people live in our county now?" I remember when it was a one traffic light town.
Yep.
And I could go from one end of this county to the next in probably 30 minutes. I can't get from one end of this county to the next in that same pathway in an hour. And it is just, I don't know. I hope all the county commissioners are happy because, they wanted growth. By God, they got it now.
Yeah.
My little
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know where your house is, but I know where Hiram's at.
Oh, yeah.
And I know where you work at.
Yeah. And it's just terrible. Coming around, I used to come when I'd leave the airport, I'd come up what's called Camp Creek Parkway.
Brian, this is the other one.
And it was just, I quit going up Camp Creek. So what I started doing, I started going around 285, 85 to I-20 West to Thornton Road. And that was my 45-minute drive.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden now God and everybody, including the truckers, all want to go that direction. So,
Figured that route out too.
and then if they, you know, like one day there was an overturned trailer right before you get where 285 and I-20 merge.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
and it was all going west too. And 285 east and 285 west merge into the same traffic on I-20. And it was just terrible. I was just like, now I know why Brian cusses when he comes to Atlanta.
Yeah, and just,
Well, that
the mornings is
285
fine. It's the way home and
Yeah.
the time I go home and that one Saturday.
Oh yeah.
That 5 fucking hours.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
Henry
Well, that's
Rollins
where
was
20 and 285 merge together.
Henry Robbins was talking about it, and I'm like looking at the map from where he lives down there. I'm like, no, I'd go down here. I'd get off here and cut off through the smaller towns. Not that it's going to be any faster, that much better, but you have maybe a little less idiots. Hi,
No,
Edward.
for Rob's, he'd just go on up to Greenville and
Yeah.
hey Edward. Actually,
Ed.
before you get up there to Simpsonville and you get on I think it's 418.
Little bit.
Turns into 8
Yeah.
and brings you out on 85 a little further south.
Yeah.
You're right, Chuck. They measured by hours, not minutes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to get
Here
Bob
we
up here
go.
again.
Yeah. I think it's my bedtime. Damn, that looks
There we
good,
go,
Bob.
Bob.
There you go, Bob.
Nice, Bob.
Super color.
Ah, you did the full before paint number on the badges. Cool.
Always.
Taco.
It's the only way to get them little flickers. You can't go back and paint them, hardly.
Right.
I'm gonna,
You're good.
hey, Bob, put that back on the badges. I want to see yours. Back it off about 4 foot. A little bit more. Right there. Stop. Oh man. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
that looks nice.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, you just give me a good idea.
Yeah, put the foil
Well,
down
then
before paint.
Yeah, put the foil on first, get it down, and wipe it off. Gotcha.
Just a little
How the Rams called?
little lacquer thinner and one of these bad boys, and
Yeah, that looks
Yeah.
good. That looks good. I like it.
That good?
And this is exactly
Beats
what the hobby's supposed to be about.
beats the hell out of buying some photo etch, don't it?
They ain't sure.
And cussing at it.
Where's this other?
I'm waving,
When I print it,
and I'm not a
You don't have to
freaking.
pay
I'm
the
not a. I'm
wires.
not a. I'm not a damn hand model
Hey,
either.
Serge.
Hi, Serge. Rhonda,
Hey,
we
Serge.
need to remind you of something here.
Yes, dear.
What's Terry's? What's yours is yours, and what's Terry's is yours.
Oh, I
All the
already know
models
that.
are yours now.
Look, and let me tell you a little secret. I've already told her anything that she wants to build, she can build. I don't care what it is.
I have a question.
That's all that matters. You're
I have
building
a
and having
question for
fun.
Rhonda.
Uh-oh.
How was your
Bought me
experience?
a new watch today.
Yeah,
Over where the camera is.
Rhonda. Brian
Yes.
wants to. Brian wants to ask something.
How was
Oh,
your
okay.
experience? How was your experience at the show?
Oh my God, I loved it. I can't wait till next year.
enough said.
Look,
So-
let me tell you this, Brian.
We did our job.
This here was a big influence in me sitting around that table with Fred, not only her, but Tim Brown pointing at me, get your butt over here. If
Yeah.
I got to
Right.
do it, you got to do it.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I love Tim.
I
telling
enjoyed
me-
the heck out of it.
Yeah, Tim told me that basically Fred walked him into there and made him do it. I'm like going, damn, I've seen freaking
Well,
Tim. I'm
let me
thinking
tell you.
it's
Let me tell y'all another little funny story. Guess who I had to wake up? I had to wake Mark
Tim?
Batson up. I had to call him. I was Mark. We got a date. Get out here. Oh gosh, I
Really? He was
forgot.
already
Yeah,
in
Mark.
bed?
Don't wait
Mark.
to bed.
Mark was tired, and I tell you what, I was tired, but I know he was. So, but anyhow, he come down. He said, "I'm sorry, I'll be down in a minute." And he'd come down there. I said, "Get you a drink. Come on, get something to drink. Let's go."
see, the show now needs to have a nap room.
Yeah,
It does. It does. It was mine was called Room 310,
Yeah, if you stay at that hotel room and you hit that freaking little half couch thing they got going on, oh yeah,
I don't know. I mean, that half couch. Oh, that half couch was a damn good thing to put all your kits on.
you kick back on that. That's better than almost as good as being in the recliner at home. Put your feet up on the ottoman. Oh.
My
And before I
bed.
forget,
My bed was hard.
Do with it, but this might be
Rhonda, make sure you when they do the vendors thing for throttle power, make sure Terry shows you that video because you guys are on there a lot.
Well,
I'm like, oh, that's Rhonda. Yep, there's Terry.
Uh-huh.
All I see is him counting money going, yep. I don't need it.
Yeah, he kept buying stuff for me.
Oh,
she's got a bunch of stuff, I'm telling you.
Fred, you coming to the Flasher show again?
Roger that. I'll be there.
Got to be kidding me.
Well, I'm not going to tell you what, but you need to buy more raffle tickets this next show.
Okay.
NPC.
There's going to be some cool car stuff. I'll
Okay.
say that.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. I'll buy some extras.
Well, I guess I ain't going to buy a new one tomorrow.
See you later, guys.
See you.
Bye.
Take care.
All right.
Good you got to see us again.
You guys all had fun, and that's 90% of it right there.
There you go.
She bought,
That's
you
nice.
was asking,
Actually,
Jeff,
so
she
Joanne
bought,
again, yes, he-
I don't know, 5, 6, 7 kits while she was there.
Oh yeah, she had she had those totes.
Yep. She bought that Aerodyne from me, that cab
Now, who
over.
the heck had that big?
She'll show up next
you
year
got
with
the
a little
blue
red
Aerodyne
wagon.
box?
Who? What, Fafa?
Do you see that guy? He was near Rhonda and Terry too. When Tim went over there by the $5, $10 kit, that guy, it looked like a flyer that you could carry, was literally walking out with. I'm like, damn, dude.
Yeah, he had a bunch of shit
Oh.
on there. He sold a bunch of his kits for $5, $10.
Yeah.
That's a great deal.
I mean, everything else, yeah. I mean, that 69 RS Camaro Z28, he had it sealed for $10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
No.
That was a show that.
That's where she bought several of her kits at.
All right.
If it was open, you
Sure.
couldn't beat it for $10.
There's a question in
Hey,
the chat. Serge.
Let me show y'all something.
Okay.
I know
This is what my wife got.
Welcome to Museum City, Acme. From okay. Oh, I know where that was at. That was in the lobby.
That was at the Holiday Inn Express.
Oh, that was at the Holiday Inn.
Oh wow,
Okay.
really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, how did you manage
She
to
walked
get it
up there
out?
and grabbed it and walked right off with it.
Wow. All right,
He
Sergey.
didn't say a thing.
Sergey
So
has
I'm
a
going to send you the
question.
vendor area for certain kits I want now.
Guys in the panel, the 53 Ford pickup truck, does anybody have a model of that? Because I'm just now noticing on.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
I
have a
got-
radiator hose.
But it doesn't have no radiator hose.
I'm assuming that's AMT.
I'm assuming it is too.
But-
Yeah.
A cheap way to make your own is with solder.
Yep.
And heat shrink.
Yep.
You can make one however you want to bend it, make it look custom.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean you can
Yeah,
even
the
find
foot
you
nose
can,
ain't got no hoses.
yeah you can even find you a piece of black
Detail
wire,
master wire.
whatever, and
Flip
cut it
nose
down.
is what they say. Flip nose.
Yep. It ain't got a radiator hose. No top or
Okay.
bottom.
There you go, Mr. Encyclopedia.
There he is. Yep.
I just built that one a couple of years ago.
If you want to put one on it, you know, you do what you want to do, but you can get solder and heat shrink. You can find you some black wire.
That's
I would.
I've got some
I would
solid core
think-
wire.
Yeah,
that
I would.
use for radiator hoses.
I would-
Yeah, I'm looking at
yeah,
the instructions.
I would
It
think
doesn't
14
show-
gauge home wire would probably be a smidge too big.
Yeah.
Maybe a 16 gauge would probably work. I think 14 would probably be a little bit too big.
Hang on, I'll tell you. Oh,
The wire I occasionally use for radiator hoses actually came out of a bunch of fluorescent light fixtures I scrapped.
Got one where the hell it's at, I don't know.
and Sergey, I mean, I know this stuff right here, which this is ProTech. This is what a lot of I do. It's what I use on mine. This is an 080. It's available. You can get this. You can get this through MCV Products. He's a ProTech dealer. But this is a braided line just for, and if you notice right there, where it says radiator hose, and that's the thickness, or that's the diameter of it, is 0.080.
PT, so ProTech number 24.
Yeah, PTMC, yeah,
Number
24. And you would use, you can use that. I use the fittings that.
What's the fitting number? You got it handy?
I got some up here in just a minute. I gotta get all this. I got all this
That's a
down.
56 board.
You can
I don't
tell.
have a 53.
I thought
got a
it
50.
told.
It's a 56 I got.
I thought it told on here, but I think it tells on the fittings. But I got the fittings up here somewhere. Oh man!
Yeah, I don't know what I done with mine.
I got them right here.
Oh, here they are.
Yeah,
I see them now.
PTMC 29 is the fittings, and that's I don't know if I can. You can see them right there. That's each one of them. You get about 2, 4, 6, 8.
There's
you get
8.
About 8 of them in a pack.
Enough to do 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the black heat shrink, even Kevin said black heat shrink over solder.
Yeah.
You
just
can
as good.
manipulate that any way you want to.
Yep. You can bend it. It'll keep the shape better.
Yeah,
that,
you want
that,
you want
that
a
right there
solid
takes some
core
experience to work with. You've got to. It's kind of hard to get I guess that compression nut over the hose.
Yep.
Yeah, they're hard, but I got a way I like to do them. I got a certain way. I like to take them. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find. Oh shit! Where's it at?
Yeah, I've used them twice now, I believe.
I take, and this is some of the hose right here. I use a lot of this. But what I'll do is I'll take a piece of tape and I'll tape it around that right there. And you've got a piece of plastic. If you can see the wire that's shining in there.
Right there.
That's the black part. The shiny part is the wire. The black part is a plastic sheathing like a wire has around it. And then you got that steel braided look around it. And what I'll do is I'll take I use a chisel point blade, and I'll lay it down and I'll cut it, get a fresh end on it. And then I'll take and I'll form my finger, just take it and it'll be rounded a little bit. And I'll drop, you just got to put a head loop on, but I'll drop those fittings. Those fittings will slide right over that. And if it kind of binds a little bit, just take your finger and just kind of twist your wire, get that formed again. The reason for that tape is that fitting won't fall off this end. So you just slide them over there. Then you kind of figure out what length you want on there. Then I have 2 of the fittings on this right here. I'll have a
in
little,
opposite directions.
yeah, in opposite direction. I'll have a little thing of CA glue ready, and I use the thick. I take it and I'll put a little dab of thick on the end of that, and I'll slide that ferrule or that nut looking fitting right up to the end of it. Let it set. Then I might hit it with a little bit of kicker. That way it sets. Then if it's got a little end on it, you just trim that off with your knife, and then you got a smooth end. Then you know about how much you're going to need to form that other, and you do exactly the same thing on this other end right here. Then you just cut it off and then duplicate what you've just done by sticking the, in the thick CA glue, sliding your nut up there. Then once you get your two ends on it, you just kind of, y'all see how I'm kind of doing that right there. And then what's that look like? Looks like a radiator hose. Yeah. Then you just play between your radiator hose or the radiator and the outlet where it goes into the engine.
I would suggest that you still even take a piece of solder and kind of get your idea of your shape. If you're going to use that stuff.
Perfect idea.
Get an idea of your shape and your length.
Yep. And
then that way you can lay that hose out and trim it to the length you need.
You can just kind of, you can kind of lay, you got your fitting, or you got your shape, your solder shape out there of what, you feel that it needs. Then you can just kind of lay it down. Then you just kind of trace it. Well, get it in frame, Fred. You can kind of trace it around like if that's your fitting right there. You can just kind of go, okay, well that fits.
Now
right there, so
I do have a question for you.
Who? Me?
How my problem has always been using that stuff is gluing it to, say, the water pump or the water jacket neck.
Yeah.
What is your technique for that?
Well, let me pull my real nice engine that didn't go into a Mustang out here. Shut up, Don. Quit laughing at me. Oh God, that didn't fit between the towers. All right. I need all right, there's my radiator. Like my radiator, it's my sanding stick. But what I do, Brian, is once I get my form, get it formed to what I want, and I'm not going to take credit to this. I believe if I learn something from somebody and they've got to work for me, but I'm going to let the elite builder of Mr. Clay Kemp take credit for this, because this is where I learned it from, was through Clay. Like, all right, if that's my radiator, y'all got to use your imagination on the nuts already on the end of it. So if I want to glue this to, say, the radiator right here, what I would do is I would take the thick CA glue, put a little dab right there. Over here on the radiator, I would say if that radiator had a hole right there, I would take a little drop of kicker and put it right there. And then when I you got kicker and you got the CA glue, as soon as it touches, it's bonded.
Right.
Same thing. You better have CA glue on this, have kicker in there on the, where it goes into the hose. And then just as soon as you touch it to that and that, those
better be on
they're
point.
There. You better be on point. Yeah. You better be on point for where you want it at. But that's I learned that from Clay Kemp.
That's what I was having problems with.
Yeah.
Myself,
it's not for the weak of heart. It is definitely not for the weak of heart.
See, now y'all know why I don't plumb and wire.
Before you leave.
Shit, I done had a heart attack. I mean, how much weaker could you get?
Exactly. Yeah, he's already had to have open heart surgery for that.
Me and Brian, I've got it figured out. Brian put it in my head. It may not be, but is this the one you went and hit the injectors and it fell off and it broke. Yeah, God, this new computer
Boy.
does not like to load fast.
No, it don't.
Yeah,
does
it's pretty.
it?
You
it's a
give
pretty
that mouse
quick-
some Red Bull.
No, my laptop, I had not even a year, and it one of the hinges completely broke and it tore off part of it. So
Oh,
it wouldn't
God,
even,
I
it wasn't
remember
going to
that
connect
one.
fully.
Is that the one
one?
that you broke something on? You dropped it?
Is
or
that the
something?
one that?
Yeah, that's the one that I knocked off. Went in 1,000 pieces. That is the exact one. Only I
Okay,
painted mine
that's all I
green.
need to know.
I got that kit.
That's really a
Alright.
pretty nice kit.
And probably
Well.
Terry's got it right in his hand too. No, that's a demon.
That's a demon.
Yeah, that's the
Gary,
Dodge.
if you
Fred-
want,
Fred
if you got
dropped
the
the
Mustang
Mustang.
427 funny car,
Do I have
it.
what?
Yeah, I got
injector
the-
sticking up, let me know and I'll put it on. Hold on.
What-
Now I gotta go
What
back
was
and
it,
find
Jeff?
If you go back
Okay,
a minute
okay.
in this, it's a 427 Mustang 427 on the side. It's a red box art car.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a funny car. It's got the big injector sticking up out of the hood.
I had one, but I
You
gave it
talking
away.
about that Street Freak?
Same kit, yeah.
Talking about the red Street Freak kit?
Let me go. Nope. Let me
Show-
go back
show-
here and find
Show
it
him
again.
again, Papa.
Real quick.
This one.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Don,
Yeah, I
that's
see
it.
No, I ain't got that one.
That's the one.
No, I got the red.
Well,
I got the red one that had the tire
Well, I thought-
sticking way out.
I've
when it
never
was
He,
been
back
broke
on
blind,
that.
and that's
he broke the screen as well.
yeah, that's a Street Freak.
Oh, the one Terry's
Say that
talking
again,
about,
Brian.
that's the old Mako gasser.
Yeah, but it was called Street Freak.
Yep, the Mako gas.
It originally was the Mako gasser,
Yep.
then they reissued it as the Street
Yep.
Freak.
Yep.
It's been named a bunch of different things. This is like that multi Maverick in the late 70s, early 80s. It was called the Iron Horse.
Oh, wait.
It's blue and
Fred.
yellow
Yep.
on the box art.
Fred, is that Matthew's back half?
Yeah.
And you putting that in the dart?
I'm playing with it right
Playing with
now.
it?
I'm
Yes,
trying to
That's exactly what
this
I was
dart. And
That's
I hate.
exactly what I was thinking of doing. Trying, anyways.
Yeah,
The
I got to
Chevelle.
play with where the centering. Well, if I get it, I got to start learning to get this shit. Wait a minute, let me just do this.
But Steve, mine wasn't dropping.
There we go.
It-
I got to
Chinese
find out
made
where
crap.
center. I got to find out where. Well, it's upside down, dumbass. I got to find out where center is at in this frame. So I got to put the 4 links in, get all this kind of mocked up, and then put me a center line in this.
Right.
Then I'm going to take the frame of the kit and I'm going to mock everything up and find my center line from the kit. That way I can mark right here and then I can get, I can get this
Well, see,
back where I want.
I was thinking of trying that myself if I got around to doing the dart.
Well, the problem
Or
is
building another Foose pickup and using that.
the problem I think
Back
I'm
half.
going to, and really sometimes I'll do them like this. I don't know where. Number one, I'm not
The
going to
center
know
should
where
be
my.
right in the center.
I'm not going to find true center until I get all that mocked up. But what I don't want to end up with is where if center is more this way, and then I got an opening right here, which I would have to fill in because I would have to. But that's a real nice line right there, which I would have to, I'd have to add on to. I'd have to figure something to do out. Or I've got, is that, yeah. Oh, shit. I've
so
got
you
one.
might have had Dino Don.
I've got one of Dylan's over NYS Models.
Right.
Dylan has got one that's a little. Is this NY? Yeah, this is Dylan's. And it's a little bit long. What the hell did I just break? Damn, son, you need to start putting these in bigger bags, or I need some smaller fingers. Okay, this is one of Dylan's, and his.
Damn, that's a good looking piece.
Yeah, it is. I like it. Let me look at something first. Okay, yeah, that fits in there. It's longer.
It's tailored like the 66 Nova.
Right. But see, if center is where I'm thinking it's at, I know where center's at on this because I did the Corvette with this one. I ain't even paying Rick no attention. But I'm going to read it just because I love him. Then test fit the engine between the fender wells. Then don't rub the decals off. Then snap it together. Please don't hurt me. I love you, old man. I love you. It's all in fun. It's all in good fun. Always in good fun. I love y'all.
It's like when I asked Mike
But
Mods and Customs if I saw two snap kits. I'm like, if I send one to East Georgia or send one to West Georgia, I'm pretty safe.
well, let's put it this way. Since Acme, I have graduated away from snap kit Lambos, thanks to two kind people.
This
Right,
was
Terry?
a Dodson 240Z.
Right, Terry?
She
Come on,
did
Terry. She did it.
it. She did it.
Okay.
Oh, speaking, before I forget, how did it feel to find both of you guys find a Holy Grail kit sitting on a table for $50? You did not see the street rod vet? Not a street rod, rod shop vet? Neither one of you saw that sitting on the vendor table?
Where in the hell was it set?
He had
I went in there Friday
1/16
Friday
scale
afternoon, and I didn't see it.
I don't know.
Yep, he had them. He wanted $50 a piece. It was on Tim Brown's video, clear as a bell. Let me see if I can
Shit, they
go
probably
figure out
Tim
here.
probably carried them home. No one. No, he wouldn't have done that.
If he'd have had them for $50,
Well,
I'd have been bought.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Be honest, the two that I seen Friday, or the three, excuse me, the three I seen Friday because I helped vendor load in, and when I seen these three kits on the table, I was like, if he still got them, well, actually there was a couple of them, but I was like, if they're still there Saturday afternoon, I'm gonna buy one of them, and it was that IMC. GT40. That was one of them because he had three there, and he claimed that all three had been started. And I opened all three. Two had been started. The one that I bought had not been started. So I asked him. Sure enough, they were sitting there, and I asked him. I said, "You want this for this?" Yeah. So I took the money and ran. The other three were those over there at Wes's Model Car Corner, the Days of Thunder kits, and I even asked Wes, I said, Wes, do you know who'd you buy these from? He said, I know the guy, da-da-da-da-da, they ain't been wet, da-da-da-da-da. I said, okay. I said, I'll give you, and he wanted like $18 a piece for each one, and 40 for all three, or 45 for all three. I said, Wes, I'll give you 40, or either that, I'll give you 40 for these, or I'll turn around and buy one of your open wheel modifieds for 45. He said, I'll sell you those for 40, but you still got to buy a modified. I was like, shut up. So anyhow, I walked away and didn't get a mod. So, but he told me I was going to have to order one. So, and I'm sure I'm just going to shut up. I'm just waiting on one to show up here at the house. So I know how Wes is. But anyhow, but that's Dylan's. Dylan's is a little taller, or actually a little deeper back in this part than Matthews, but and then I've got old Reliable out there in the garage. I know.
Yeah, how many of them old Reliables?
50.
Yeah, that's what I use with the
Yeah. Yeah, it was
I
50.
thought it was 51 the other night.
I thought it was, but that was after I went back and recounted because I had everything. I had everything in here, and usually once I get kits, I'll keep an inventory on a file on my laptop. That way I can upload it to my phone. That way, when I go somewhere, like to a show or something, I can pull it up in a file and go, oh, I don't need that one. So, but yeah,
I want to show something.
it was 50.
Let me show something real quick.
Oh, give me
This guy was at Acme.
a second, real quick.
I just
Brian?
looked at it. Hang on. I just want to show just real quick. This guy was at Acme.
I gotta take the
These
down
are
off. Big
these are freaking awesome.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Those are awesome.
yeah. That's Greg. Greg's
Greg.
Tegal. Yeah, I know Greg.
I don't really know what that is.
I don't know either.
Oh, there you go. What the hell is it?
Well, I know what it is, but I don't look nothing like what I know.
You know what that is?
That was a
Magneto.
No, it's not. Wait a minute. It's not what I thought it was. I'm sorry. Looks, but it's real similar to the distributor for a rotary motor. There's a
Oh,
Magneto.
come on.
That's a Magneto. Yeah. Greg's got some.
I'm liking his stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's for
Greg's got
that's
some
why.
magnificent stuff. I've been buying stuff from him for years.
All right, what you got, Fuffa?
Could you? I gotta redo it again. Okay,
Oh,
Fred
my-
and
What?
Harry.
Yep, that's what I was. Terry's got the exact same one. I'm probably thinking it's going to get sent to the house. That's some of his new ones.
And the shaker vat right beneath it.
Son of
Yeah,
a
I'd have bought 'em.
bitch.
I'm like, how the hell did he not see them?
That was
They weren't
50.
there. They weren't on the table.
Yeah, they were.
That one was $50.
It's start. Yep, that's what he said in the thing. They were start right about the 44 52 second mark, and it'll go right into them.
Because that guy, I don't know what to. He has had that box for I don't know how many years at that show. And at one time he wanted, if I remember right, he wanted $300 for that thing one year, and then it dropped down to $275. And if he's come down to $50 on that thing, I could just slap myself stupid for not buying that. But which one is that, Terry? That's the
Tommy Baldwin race.
You got two different selections on it.
Yeah, you got two different ones. You can do
Everything he had, he told me that he ran out of the actual boxes that they're supposed to be in,
yeah.
and he used these boxes instead. But it's a full kit, and then the decals are two different ones.
Yeah. The chrome on those things, I don't know if he told you
Jack
about
gave
the
decals. You got some
process,
great decals too.
but he actually does a true chroming. He dips it in the nickel and then the silver and then or whatever the process is, but it's actually and then he hits it with the chrome. It's
Yeah,
actually
I'm
a
trying
chrome
to-
dip.
I'm trying to figure out Mopar for next year.
I'm working on a Mopar as we speak. And I know Papa Z probably just fell off his stool knowing that I'm building a Mopar.
This is, I don't know that I'm going
And
to
if you
use
want
this,
some
but
really cool modified.
this is a freaking demon, and I don't know. I'm going to have a back half.
Oh, my. Well, gentlemen, I am fixing to go in here and grab me some crackers and milk, and I'm going to call it a night.
About, it's 10 o'clock.
Hey,
Yeah.
before you go, Fred,
Yes, sir.
I went to the doctor today for my eyes because they were concerned about, and this will go with Brian too, since Brian's had his eyes operated on. But went today because my new doctor that I got was concerned about the sugar and me being a 14.6 A1C back in January.
Yeah.
Went in there
Where
today
you
and
got
they
it
looked
down
all the
to
way
now?
to the back of my eyes, and they found in each eye 2 leaking blood vessels,
Ooh.
which he said is no issue. There's no issue there. He said, but that also lets you know that the rest of your blood vessels in your body are okay. So, they tested me for glasses and everything because of the blood sugar.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have to have glasses. So he said, just keep using your cheaters.
That's
So
all.
my eyes are not perfect, but really well.
That's
considered.
good.
Yeah. Oh, good.
So I was concerned about it because
Now,
I
what
had
did
been
you do?
a little blurry, and he said those spots that he was talking about was leaking can cause a little bit of blurriness. He said, but they'll more than likely they'll go away. So
I've never known life without having some kind of corrective visions on my face. I've never since
well, and I
know
actually
since
talked
first
to
grade. I've never seen a chalkboard without something on my face.
well, I mean, I actually mentioned you today when I was over at the eye doctor about you having the surgery and all that stuff, and how when they did the first surgery and put that clamp in there or whatever it was, a
No, they
strap
didn't
in
do
there.
that. No,
They didn't do it?
They were going to do that on the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I said, but his eye healed up. That they didn't know what exactly happened to it, but it healed up. So
Yeah,
that's
they
a good
were
thing.
She was going to do that.
Yeah.
She was going to do the cervical buckle. I
But
guess
she
that's
didn't
what
do
it's pronounced.
But she didn't do it.
But
That's
yeah,
good.
when I went back to her, she was like, "Can't explain it, but your retina's not detached." But I'm probably going to go back this week, and it's probably just part of the healing process.
Yep.
But I'm supposed to go back to work a week from this coming Monday, and I want to make sure because I'm just seeing things, and
yeah.
Like I said, it's probably part of the healing process, and I just want to make sure that before I go back to work, I'm okay.
God, it's starfish. It's chocolate
Well,
starfish, dog.
She did. I mean, he did tell me he wanted me to come back either 3 or 4 months and check it again just to make sure they'd healed up.
I can't hold him much longer. Would you look at him?
What about it?
Yeah, clean his face.
It's still running. You cleaned his butt off?
I did.
So what is your A1C right now?
Huh?
He actually stood still for that.
He probably did.
Everything else
He probably
is
likes
fine.
people playing with his butt off.
We got a picture of Terry with it. That's just all
I ain't even touching that one.
Oh my God.
I ain't even touching that one.
Yeah, I don't touch my dog's butthole either.
No. When they told me one time we had basset hounds that we had to squeeze their whatever that gland is in their butt, and I was like,
Yeah.
no. I just looked at him and go, you gonna have something wrong with your ass because I ain't touching it.
Both of the dogs that both my wife and I've had, and we have to get dogs that you have to take and get groomed because of my allergies.
Yeah.
You can't have all the dog hair. But both of them, when the hair gets long, you got to get down there with the razor and
Trim it up.
Trim it up.
What's that gland called in them dogs? In a dog, they have to squeeze. You got to squeeze that gland, and it. God darn! I watched the vet do it, and I was just like, and I just looked at the old dog, and I was just like.
But wait a minute.
Oh,
weren't you the one telling the story about deworming a girlfriend's dog?
I'll deworm. Well, but
you
that was
had to
just
pull the worm out. And she was
I was like, yeah, but no. Yeah, well, I was, but not no more.
It's just the anal gland.
Yeah, it's all anal gland. Yeah, but I ain't. I was like, I ain't squeezing nothing on your ass, dog. I'll pull a worm out of a dog's ass, but I ain't sticking my finger in there.
I want it noted. The past 2 lives, Brian, I have not derailed any.
Oh my God.
Yep, that was
Popeye's innocent this time.
Yeah, I know. You never know what you're gonna get on a Friday or Saturday night, boy. I tell you. Anywho, Well, that just made me not want no fucking graham crackers and milk. So I think I'll just go on in there and go on to bed.
Oh man.
Oh Lord.
Oh, you're right.
Right.
Yep.
And,
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
Nikki's
call it.
listening to you.
You calling it?
Been here for 3.5 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I am going to get me some crackers. But all I got to say is go Dogs tomorrow, 3:30. Kicking
Who they
ass.
playing?
Florida.
Florida. I hope they do
Florida.
beat their ass.
I do too.
They're playing a cupcake. It's a layup game.
I don't know about that. Well, you never know what you're going to get on that game.
Yeah.
So, all right, everybody in chat, have a great evening. I'm going in here and chase Vicky around the living room. Terry, you go chase Rhonda.
Bullshit.
Negative.
Yeah.
That's a
I
big
guess
negative.
I'll be the first one to go. Y'all take care. I'll see
All right,
y'all
Pat.
tomorrow night.
Later.
Later, y'all.
Catch you later. Thank you,
Y'all
Cliff.
take care.
Yep. Catch y'all later.
Who
All
was
right,
that?
everybody.
All right, later.
We'll see you tomorrow night,
Okay.
Papa Z.
Oh, that was Don left. All right.
Yep.
Make sure.
All
All right. Fuffa.
Normal
Everybody in
time
chat.
tomorrow night, or
Yeah, 6. Yeah.
all right, and then I'll take some time off and see if I can actually get some modeling done.
All right, then.
All right, later.
Later. See you. Edward, Kevin, Clifster, Papa Z, Chuckster, whoever else is left in chat, Serge. Y'all have a great night. We will see y'all tomorrow at our regular scheduled time. Peace out, y'all. Have a good night.